Welcome back, everybody, to the First Touch podcast. You don't know. Today, I'm going to be the start of a brand new series. You see me, that one name 1v1. You see me? So, basically, how that one work is, we basically going to take players from the past, um, present as well, and we're just like basically debate who is the better player in general. Because a lot of the time, them, especially pan over TikTok, if you don't pass through the TikTok live, them, you see me, a lot of debates going over there. And I just feel like a time now if we bring it to the YouTube space. So we have debate all sort of thing. You see me, you can put who don't want the debate them being in the comments and we'll schedule that for a later date. You see me? But today, the first 1v1 is Salah versus everybody because
Versus everybody.
Thought it was a 2v1.
because
Not a 2v1?
no 1v1 as in player versus player.
Player, yeah.
You see me? But Salah right now most people that say Salah are the king, crown the Egyptian king, the pharaoh as them call him. So we did have to get the biggest Salah
Fair.
defender on TikTok for come defend Salah today. You see me? Unfortunately, he might got there without backup. So if anybody in the comments feel like them can back him up, fine. But he might there without backup. You see me? Um, but people, please remember to like, share, subscribe, turn on the post notification bell because that I gonna notify now when the video them a drop. You see me? And obviously there is more to come. One of the pipeline later for your Aguero versus Van Persie. I don't know. Tattoo Aguero. Obviously, Mr. Robin Van Persie. So we are still that one that go later down. But Salah first. We are getting to the Salah debate. Suga says
Let's go. Who was
Salah
that?
slander. Suga says Salah slander on a Sunday. No man, Suga.
Crazy.
Salah gets slander every day of the week, man.
Every day of the
Every
week.
day of the week,
Never
man.
stop.
Not special for Salah, man. A
No,
regular.
Every day of the week, exactly.
A regular.
Unwarranted slander.
A
But
regular
yeah.
that's where you go.
second. But
That's why I know say a player is great in terms of him career, when the hate is very strong, nobody's not gonna talk about a nobody. So in terms of him talent now,
is he a
we're really
nobody
get
though?
into it. Yeah?
Realistically, is he a nobody?
No, that's what I'm saying. Nobody's not going to talk about a nobody.
Oh.
There have to be a somebody for everybody discuss you.
But basically, don't get me wrong, we're gonna talk about them career overall, but this is
Overall, yeah.
mostly about the player themselves, the player
Self, yeah.
and who they are as a player. You see me? Now we all know what great things Salah have achieved, what great trophies he has gotten, but we are talking about him as a player in general. Now, what as a player means to everybody is different because you might feel say, well, yeah, Samala.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
I'll
because
feel make a comments and then. Okay.
me I say you as a you might feel say certain things are included in what a player and what encompasses a player. You see me? Now me when I say as a player, I'm just strictly about talking about that player and what they do on the pitch as in their ability on and off the ball. You see me? That's what I mean by as a player. Now you might mean that as something different, and then if that's the case, then we can see a point. But we'll get into it. Malo, any last words before we start?
No, let's just get on with it.
All right. So, I mean, first up, we have to just start with the new generation. So we have Salah, obviously, right now, seems that seemingly at the top of the pile.
Oh,
So,
okay. Okay, continue.
all right, Salah seemingly at the top of the pile. So when you look at this new generation, and we're strictly at the right wingers, we're not the left wingers or strikers, we're just doing right wingers. When you look at this top of the new generation, would you guys consider Dembele a right winger? Because at this moment in time, he's probably a striker. But would you, throughout him career, he's mostly been a right winger? I would say.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
I
in
feel like
prime,
Well, yes.
majority of career is played right wing. I
but
mean, obviously on the Luis Enrique right now he's playing mostly through the middle up top. So
yes,
I
like
wouldn't
me I say,
say
like would it be right
I
fit
wouldn't
for him
classify
to
him as a
jump as a
center
right
forward.
winger? Him and most
So
of
I
them
would
as a
classify him
forward.
as a right wing.
you'd have classify him as a
Simply
right
because
winger?
Yeah, because majority of professional career he's played on the right. So I
Mm,
mean,
I mean, we can throw Dembele in there. All right. But the recent before we get to Dembele, the hottest thing on the market right now is Lamine Yamal. When we talk about ability, this man or this youngster is probably the definition of ability. So
mm,
in terms of Lamine Yamal versus Mo Salah, and to be honest, numerically, Lamine Yamal puts up very decent numbers as well. But not Salah numbers, but decent numbers. What do you do you think there's a case for Lamine Yamal to be a better player in general than Salah?
I mean, right now he is on the way. You know, he's very talented. Nobody can deny that. He's shown extreme ability to become a mainstay in a Barcelona team at 17, 18. So therefore,
18.
of course, 18. So of course he has the ability to get to the level at which Mo Salah is currently at. But right now, he's not there. You know, but there is a case to be made for him later on in the future. 2, 3 years down the line, if he continue doing what I do like produce last season numbers, why not?
Okay, so we're gonna chalk it up to just age at this point, age and experience at
It,
this
it
point.
is. It's yeah,
Okay,
it's for sure. It.
all right, I agree. More to put Lamine Yamal over Salah at this point. Tato.
Now I would put him over him. At this point, no. No.
All right. Um, then we have would I probably say Rodrygo at Real Madrid. Although Rodrygo not really play right wing at this point, but Rodrygo previously a right winger, and this time we have a little bit more history for go off. You see me? So Rodrygo though, in terms of just ability on the ball, I don't even think it's close to be honest. Like Rodrygo, what he does on the ball in terms of him passing, dribbling, obviously Salah is a better goal scorer than Rodrigo. That there's no doubt right there. Salah is a better goal scorer. Obviously Salah gets more assists than Rodrigo, but assist isn't necessarily passing. That assist isn't necessarily a passing metric that I would use to wholeheartedly judge a passer. So in terms of just overall ability on the ball, I just think Rodrigo is better. But let me hear your thoughts on that, Malo.
Okay. Um. So when we talk about ability, I feel like when a lot of the times when we're talking about these players, we are talking about my mind keep on about to the fact that we have an idea of what they can become and not what they have actually done. You understand? Now, when we think about Rodrigo, I think about Rodrigo as a player that has the potential to probably be one of the best in the world. But for me personally, I do not judge football based on what I see based on just eye test and just say, okay, he looks like he can be a world beater. And then we go just use that to judge him as somebody who you can say is better than a Mo Salah or any other winger for that matter. But when you are saying Rodrigo is better than Mo Salah, first of all, I disagree because Rodrigo been has not been somebody who Real Madrid necessarily has not been important like how Salah has been important to Liverpool. And when we talk about as a winger, right? A winger's job is to more than likely cause havoc on the flanks, score, create chances. And I feel like Rodrigo, while he's good at those things, right, he has not yet shown to me that he has the ability to do it at the level at which Mo Salah does. So it's not only the fact that Mo Salah assists, but Mo Salah also creates chances, quite a lot of chances. Not a lot of people, a lot of times when we talk about Darwin Nunes, we talk about Firmino sometimes, we're not finishing these chances. So it's not a case where we're gonna say, okay, Rodrigo, I feel like when people talk about Rodrigo and any other footballer for that matter, they will judge a player based on probably at one game or two game. and then they like what they see in a player, and then we use that to basically formulate an opinion or an informed opinion that this player should be better than that player. I don't feel like football is in that way.
Have Rodrigo ever get a man of the match? Rodrigo is not really miss when he not playing. Um, I'm
That's
sure
another thing too.
Rodrigo definitely get a man of the match every day. So let's not be facetious at this point. But um, the thing is, Real Madrid just have so many quality players. I don't feel
You know,
like what the year when Vinicius did kind of out of it. The thing is, at this moment in time, Mbappe really a carry majority of the load for Real Madrid. To be honest, Mbappe is carrying majority of the load. If it was previous seasons, probably the season before last and last season, not last season, season before last, I would say, then in absence is a bit more felt. But the addition of the Kylian Mbappe, the addition of the Jude Bellingham, Real Madrid not really stand out like how him used to. But Tato, what do you think? Rodrigo over
All
Mo
right,
Salah.
my 2 cents I can give on this is if we are talking about like a Andy Day player, and I'm not gonna sit here and act like Salah do about Andy Day performances, but it's just as how much. Like I feel like Andy Day, Rodrigo would probably have more Andy Day player performances. The thing is that Rodrigo is very inconsistent as a player we have to depend on. While Salah, as a player we probably don't give you consistently good performances throughout game. Him have a winning match ability in terms of either a assist or a goal. So me and Calamity will always oppress the issue of him not having a good game, but we also have to give the highlight and that he will find a goal or assist. With Rodrigo, as Mr. In inconsistency of providing that all the time with the talent Wayne have for Real Madrid is not really there. Because when last can you really look upon Rodrygo and even said he even score a winning goal or in a build-up play or a cast a player for lead the team to win a match. And as I say, for the last 2 seasons, Madrid was Madrid wasn't that team that depend on solely one man like Liverpool where them have them bunch of stars, but Salah are really the man that turned up for them in terms of winning the game. So in terms of player consistency, what a better player in our consistency would I give it to Salah. But if we are look upon a raw performance with the two players them, with a have to go Rodrygo. But in a case where if it would be a lineup, if we choose between Rodrygo or Salah for be on my team, as much as I hate Salah, I think me would have picked Salah in a 11-man squad and probably choose Rodrygo in a 5-a-side skill man pitch.
And me can agree with that. So we're gonna work off of the notion of you have a 11-man squad. If you're gonna work off of that notion, then fine, Salah for sure. But what would I want to ask you is Malo, when has Salah ever given you a um
Man of the
Rodrigo versus Man
Rodrygo.
City? When has he
Yeah.
ever given you that? I don't
all
of
right.
the
So
all the years me I watch Salah, I never recall that ever.
Rodrigo, I all right. So last time I. But by the way, what do you mean by Rodrigo versus Man City? Wait,
In
you're
terms
talking
of him
about
sing,
In terms of a
big,
big
single moment winner.
yeah,
A,
something
a
like
man that
like
what?
the game where you can say, yeah man, if I never did Salah, it gone. See him like that last
not
that
a
that
single
that
moment
game.
winner, but me mean like a performance
A
in a big
performance.
game like that. I'm
Big
not talk
game.
Premier League match, Man City
Not just the
versus
Manchester City, you know. That's not
All
necessarily just the
right.
Man
So
City, but
me I talk
if I
like
if I were
final day of the
no
season, me need you for
no
step up
no I
or
understand I understand I
Champions League
understand
semi
I
final.
understand I understand I understand. Um. So when I have to think about it, but right off at the top of my head, the first the performance that go back to my mind was 2018 versus Roma, the semi-final when I think he scored two or he scored three in that match.
so far you have to go
That
back.
no, that's it. Listen. Listen, I'm not. I'm saying off the top of my head. We can't talk about him
No.
versus Man City. We can't talk about him versus Man City, right?
Yeah,
They're
but
not the 4-3,
I think that
That
was
the
just like
Champions
right?
League.
one
We can't
moment.
talk, and we can't talk about him in the 2022 when we beat 1-0 when he turned Cancelo. He played a very good game in that match.
No, no, no. That was just the one moment.
No, we are
What?
talk,
What we are talking about?
yeah, the
We have,
moment
we
is
have,
valid. The moment where the moment is valid.
the,
At the
the
moment,
goalpost keep on a move.
yeah, at the moment we are talking about.
Or the
The moment
moment.
is
Oh
valid.
no, Dream said have a good match.
Well, I don't know if I agree with them good match, but the
With the good
moment is
match, yeah,
definitely
Dream said
valid.
that.
Because at the moment I ask about. You see
Definitely
me?
did.
Yeah, the moment, yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right.
Versus
But
versus.
But
Okay,
would you
okay.
say Salah is a big moment player?
that's what I'm just get to. Like how much of them thing you can draw
Most
off the top
definitely,
of your how much of them thing you
absolutely.
can draw off of the top of your head because we're gonna get to our next man, you know. A man like Gareth Bale, you know. And I can draw 6, 7, 8 moments off of the top of my head.
You
How
would
much of them
say
moments
Salah?
you can draw off of the top of your head for Salah?
All right, so off of the top of my head, me can think about him versus Man City, versus Manchester United, versus Roma, like I'm telling you, versus Atletico Madrid, and versus Real Madrid. Although we lost, but he play very well. You understand? So
Which team
so
that
Well,
versus Atletico Madrid?
I
the
think
game where Atletico going to 4-3,
right 4-3,
the one
right,
wanna lose.
right. That,
No, that is
yeah,
more of a
right.
Morata moment. That is more of a
What?
Morata moment.
No, we're talking about Mo Salah's performance though, right? We're not
No,
talking about who played the best or who
no, I know, I
came
know,
up
I
with the
know,
goods at the end.
no, no, I me not hold on it. Because me no want interject or calamity. I feel like the moment thing is based like this lead to something in terms of winning. Like how we can say the Aguero moment, or we can say the Benzema moment in time run past Barta and when we again Xavi. And like the Iniesta moment in the World Cup versus Netherlands.
Salah versus Manchester City in the quarterfinal. 2-1 at Man City. When he run on Edison and he chip it over him and chip it into the goal. You forgot that?
Yes,
Salah
I know
into the
that.
semi-final versus Roma.
I know that. That
Oh
that
yeah,
was
scratch your
the
head.
No, yeah, well, me
but
not for the 2-1 and for the 4-3. That me
the
tell me for.
moment
2-1,
Malo,
2-1, 2-1.
this is what me I say,
Sadio
bro.
Mane scored and no, Firmino and Salah.
Malo, this is what me I say, bro. Like the moment them like him versus Manchester United, I'm not consider that a big moment. To be all right. In the how am I that put it now? In the game, in the sense of the game, it's a big moment.
Big
But we
moment.
all know what
Right.
Manchester United is. We know what Manchester United are, bro. So him playing Manchester United on a Saturday evening time is a stroll in the park, bro. To be honest. And I am a
I,
Manchester
I,
United fan.
it's
Him
it's not- it became a stroll in the park solely based on you guys. But
exactly.
doing that is kind of
That's why
well,
I'm
hold
gonna
on.
think it qualify. That's why I'm gonna think it count. I really not think it
But
count, bro.
I'm gonna tell you why I think it counts. I think when we talk about the Liverpool versus Manchester United fixture, everybody know that fixture, regardless of wherever we are in the table, that fixture is a fixture. It's always a big occasion.
It's
So you saying this right now to me
it's
is
a big
literally trying.
occasion, but to what level, Malo? To what level?
It's not. It's we're talking about occasion. Are we talking about a final? Because I feel like when we identify moments, I feel like this the goalposts keep on a shift.
No,
You
No, no,
understand?
alright.
just like
That's
how
what it
you have
feels like.
football, there's levels to everything in a Malo. There's levels to everything. You have levels in a football in
No,
general. You have levels to moment. You have levels to goal scoring. You have levels in a football.
So
And playing Manchester United at this point in time in anybody career, like, it's nothing, bro. Really, it's nothing.
alright, hold on, alright, alright, look on it. You see,
wait, wait, so,
with
I can't. Correct.
what me are saying, Malo, I'm not saying that Salah don't have moment, but does it consider? Do him have any moment? Would you say that can go against a Gareth Bale top 6 moment? So, alright, look, remember the Tridini moment when
Versus
time
Roma.
eh?
Versus Roma. versus
Well,
Roma.
all right. Let's cause all right. Honestly, me now go tell you that. Me I try. Me know the match where you attack, but the thing is, me I try put down my brain if it's a big moment compared to some. If like if would you put that
Listen,
Salah
you see,
moment?
you hear how you hear how Una try justify moving the goalpost. That's what I'm hearing, bro. This was a Champions League semi-final. Roma was probably, I think the previous season Roma give us Barcelona 4-0. You understand? So what are we doing? Why we
Mm.
keep why when it comes down to Mozart,
But
this is another
I'm not.
psychosis thing. I'm realize that
I'm not
whenever
saying.
it
I'm
comes
not
to giving
saying.
Mohamed Salah credit, we no, let me just finish. Let me just finish. Whenever we come to giving Mo Salah credit, it goes to, but is it a moment that would have compared to what the Gareth Bale bicycle kick? Is it a moment when we have say, okay, Iniesta did what? Can we compare? But then at the end of the day, if we were talking about another player, we these are the moments that we will still be naming. So
Yeah,
you
yeah.
doing it, you scoring two against a unstoppable Roma team in the Champions League semi-final to make your team win 5-0 at the first leg, and then go on to win 4-3 at Roma. That is not something to talk about.
No, we
I
never
mean,
say
if
it's not
that's not
some.
something to talk about, then I don't know
No,
what is to talk about.
I didn't say it's not something to talk about. But the thing,
No,
me
but you
not
don't
say.
say that,
Do
but
you remember?
you keep on saying, is it a moment as big as this? That's
Is no.
moving the
The thing is,
goalpost.
I think Salah have bigger moment than that. Roma fine. That Roma game we talk. When if you remember the game versus Southampton, we only did win 3-2, and I think it was like the title race. You remember? And
Yes,
I
yes.
think when I wear
The counter
the
attack. Who take the
purple
ball from his
jersey.
palm? Right.
You remember? I think
Okay.
that
Yes.
moment is more of a moment because I know why that moment for me. I think
Than the Roma moment.
than the Roma. Yeah, no, I tell you why I said for me. For me, I think City they just drop points. No, City
Mhm.
they just win against the Leicester game. I think at the same season that when they go that the Leicester game I win it 1-0. And then only know that for keep pressure on we. And the game was 2-2. And everybody did want that game for draw. And at the last moment, Salah did score. And then run and we take off him shirt. Like that's something where they keep the hopes up. For me, they see that as a Salah big moment. I don't know if I remember the game.
But
You remember
but
the game
but
me attack?
but,
Yes, I
but
remember the game me
I
attack.
do remember. I do. Yes, I do remember. It was a counter attack from a corner,
Counter
Southampton
attack,
corner.
yes.
I
Yeah,
remember
yeah.
he took the ball. He took the ball. We defended the corner. He took the ball from our half and he run go straight
I'm wrong or
down him and
straight.
down with and Jordan Henderson. Right. I remember.
Yeah.
I don't think
But
I'm there, but I
but
think after me, and anyway, but I remember the goal.
m-
Oh.
um
I didn't place it in my bottom corner. I remember.
Malo, for evidence there. It look like him come for defense Salah, so I had him see me.
So with
You see
that,
me?
with
But
that respect,
Give me 1 minute, please. 1 minute.
take two.
yeah,
1 minute. Cut on the
With,
can cut it.
with all due respect, still, me realize that uno really I try deal with Salah way. Me not like what go on. Me not like what go on. I want to stop it for true, bro. Uno fi stop it, man. Una deal with the man. Me don't know if I trim now in Ballon d'Or, but
no,
una deal
no,
with
no,
the
no,
thing like a
no. Ballon d'Or not nothing to do with evidence. Come on, man.
Yo, hold on. When you get disrespectful, when you know call Rodrygo from
But
Atletico,
so hold on, evidence.
really and truly,
Come on. We're talking about make the preface from the start the life and I'm say if we're talking just ability, Rodriguez has more ability than Mo
Yeah,
Salah.
but more ability than Salah.
well, me not really see that still. But if you don't want to say that, that's fine. But
He
anyway,
have more ability.
hey, bro, as when I say me not fight you, if you want to,
But
but
but Salah is a more consistent player.
But me agree, me we take Salah over him.
Over
But
him, yeah, we agree with that. Say, for a
oh,
11-man squad, me would take Salah over Rodri.
but me see
Over
me
Rodrigo.
Salah is so good, bro. The man even have moment in a match when he get injured and him not fully play, and him take the state
Wait a question.
When Ramos pull him down. See him? Remember when
Him come off five
him
field.
come off 5 years.
me know that, but before him come off of the field, the man was what? Oh, yo.
Him come off
Stop.
five field the same
Stop.
time.
Stop. Do not do that no tattoo. Do not do that.
Mala,
In,
do you remember
in,
this
in
every
the,
time?
Do
you don't remember. Say you don't remember. So
say you
say you
don't.
don't remember.
Ramos pull him down.
It's
When
okay.
Yeah, Ramos
pull him
pull him
down,
down. Yeah,
bro.
Ramos
Do
pull him
not,
down.
yo. If
Yeah,
Salah come off of
right,
that,
right,
the man was in a mood when the man a play, bro.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah,
Don't do that, brother.
no, you make it sound like
that's the
say, you
thing.
make it sound like say
That's
Ramos
the
pull
thing.
him down and he be
For
safe on the
evidence.
pitch. He be
Me
come
not
off
say nothing
sometimes.
still.
No,
I
that's not
don't
what he
know.
said. That's not what he said. He was
Yeah,
talking
that
about the
me say him
final.
say no, you know
No,
you know
no.
listen no. Mala, you know
In
listen.
that final.
Mala. You know, so at the end of the day, though, no matter what, that final can't get credit for that final
No, Mr.
because
Wanna know what I'm saying?
Nobody's giving him credit for the final, bro.
When I go say,
Nobody's doing that.
when
but
I go to
what me I
can't
say
find
is
a moment.
it's a mute point for set him that play good before him get him pull
It's
down.
it's not a moot point. It's not
It's
a
a
moot point.
mute
It's a moot.
point,
Let me.
bro.
Listen,
Because
listen,
at the end
listen.
of the day, him cannot get credit for it, so it's a mute point.
No, nobody's giving him credit for that final. Nobody's giving him credit. What we're talking about is we're talking about the season. That was the final after we beat Roma, right? After we beat
Mm,
Roma and went into the final, that was the final.
yeah.
Everybody knew the kind of season Mo Salah was having, and
First, I'm gonna ask you a
it
question.
takes. It will, no, let me finish. Let me feel like this is important. It would take a blind man or somebody who just genuinely have an agenda against a player to not see that the target was deliberately to get rid of the player out of the game.
Big,
That's the level
big.
of importance
That
our moment Mo Salah was in. So I don't understand why we
Man,
need why we need for the talk like Mo Salah
nah,
not really show for the
no,
big moment. I was not a
me
player.
nah go,
He doesn't.
Or
me
well, I
nah,
know, or was not a player that was to be feared in the big moment.
He no,
first
but
of all,
him but
that was Mo Salah's first world class season. Put it that way, because that was
Mhm.
his first season back at Liverpool. That was his first season at the Premier League. So obviously he was considered a danger man. Nobody know what he was capable of.
No, no,
He,
no,
he
no,
was,
no, 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 no,
he-
no, 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 no. You're wrong. You're wrong. We're talking about when no, you're talking about when he come back in the summer. We're talking about at the end of 28 and in the summer of 2018 when we see what he do throughout the entire season.
no,
When we saw
yeah,
how good he.
hold on,
Well, no,
hold on.
well, no, you're talking. No, no, no. Listen what you said. You said a while ago we are talking about the fact that he was his first season at the world class level in the Premier League. But I'm telling you that with that Mo Salah was being feared after the season that he had. The Champions League run that he had, Mo Salah was feared and was playing at a world class level, and everybody know that this was the guy at that moment. And Sergio Ramos,
Me
I don't know if
go,
he was that tactic by
me go
Ancelotti.
eyeball,
Me not go
not
accuse them,
this,
but
bro.
most but that was a clear and obvious ploy to get the man out of the game or to neutralize that threat.
No, Una make up some. You see, this is what me I talk about when you come with this. At the same thing gonna do with Van Dijk when you come
Nobody's making up anything. It's you
aura.
guys. You
This,
guys have
this is
no.
a
You
this is a
guys are having
conspiracy.
convenient amnesia. That's what this is. No, this is convenient amnesia. You can
Bro,
go
this is a
back to look at his
conspiracy.
numbers for 2018
Hold
season,
on,
and you will see that it is
hold
no
on, hold on,
conspiracy.
hold on. This is a conspiracy to make Mo Salah look bigger than he was, bro. Cause I can tell you right now that Sadio Mane was just as important in
yes,
that
he was.
Champions League run
He was.
as Mo Salah.
as
So
Mo
why they
Salah.
You,
never
you
take
see,
out
you see, you
Sadio
see,
Mane
you
and
see,
put?
you see, you see,
Why
you see.
them never
That's the
take
thing.
out
You see, that's
Sadio
the
Mane?
you see, you
Why
see.
them?
I was not in the mind of Sergio Ramos, so I can't answer that question. But you see, that's the thing. Nobody's talking about Sadio Mane. This debate is not about
I'm,
Sadio Mane. So I don't know why
no,
you're
hold
bringing
on.
up Sadio Mane.
Me bring up Sadio
We're
Mane.
talking
Me bring
about
up Sadio Mane because you say Mo Salah
we're
was the man during
this
that Champions League
this.
run. That's why me I bring up
But he
Sadio
was
Mane.
though. He was.
Sadio
He
Mane was,
absolutely was,
bro. If Mo Salah was a five, it was a 10 out of 10. Sadio Mane was a 10 out of 10.
bro.
If Mo
And
Salah was a 10 out of 10, Sadio Mane
I don't
was a
know,
10 out of 10.
I don't know why you choose to contact Fox and everything like that. But then these are the things that you guys do. Is when we're talking about Mo Salah, we talk about other players, or we talk about this. Nobody's talking about what Mohamed Sadio Mane was. We know that Sadio Mane was quite important to that front three, and he was excellent also in that season, right? But he was in the Liverpool team the season before. You understand? This season, what we're talking about was the was the first season where Mo Salah was in at Liverpool. And the season that he had, we all knew that this was the guy to watch. Nobody's not saying that Sadio Mane was not important or just as important. You can argue that for sure, but everybody knew and nobody can deny the fact that in that season, his first season at Liverpool, Mohamed Salah was the threat that everybody feared.
All right. Well, on Tattoo, you on the top about a
Bro,
performance. Well, I know.
it's convenient amnesia. That's what this is.
Well, I know. Me hear no say. Me hear no talk about. You never see him have no performance. So I can say yeah. Me can tell you one. We remember vividly in my brain. Manchester City versus Liverpool. I think it was a 4-3 ending.
Think back to what we clearly said. We
Yes.
never say never have no moments. That's not what we said.
Okay.
I said, does he have the level of moment that a Rodrygo give you against Manchester City? Does he have that type of level of moment?
Yes.
I
Yes.
don't believe so. I
No,
don't
wait,
believe
I
so.
think you
Bro,
believe.
I've literally listed moments. I listed
Roma,
moments. But then
what is most of
I
that?
listed,
Roma
I
moment?
listed,
Roma moment?
I
Is it?
list, no, I list Man City moment versus Man City. I
No.
listed moments, but the goalpost keeps on
What
moving
would you
because it
classify
is
as his
Mo
biggest
Salah.
moment?
Because
What?
the one under the I no the thing is, and I feel like you guys are doing. I mean, I don't. Again, this is probably futile, but what the thing that you guys are doing is that you have an idea of a player. And you guys have said it multiple times on different lives. You have an idea of a player and what that player is. And regardless of facts and evidence, nothing will change your mind. You guys literally said that. Say, no matter what me say, or what me say, nothing now will change your mind. So the moment when they ask about a moment like a Rodrigo moment, I say yes. He did it versus Roma. Roma, a team that kick out a high flying Barcelona in the semi-final last season. He
That
came,
was the
listen,
season.
he
That was
came.
Roma.
It no matter, Roma was still good. They were good.
Of
They
course
were
it
in the
matter. Of
semi-final.
course it matter,
They
bro.
were
It
good.
does matter.
You see, this is the thing. I'm not Roma. So what are you trying to say? Was not as good as the season before.
Malo
Moving the goalposts
was
again. That's what
hold
you
on.
guys are doing. Moving
Listen.
the goalposts. This is all a
Malo.
game, bro.
Jesus Christ. Malo was treble winning the season after Man City win the treble. Were they as good as the season when they win it?
Say again.
The season when Man City win the treble, were they as good the season
Come
after?
on, call,
No.
bro.
If they
They
give it
weren't
the Argentine Alvarez, so them fi still
they
beat.
weren't exactly. Malay, so exactly, bro. You telling me what them do the season before is irrelevant to the season what them did in a go. Because
They weren't as
teams can get better and teams can drop within the space of a couple
no,
months.
not it's not irrelevant.
Me
No,
I wait for that chance for something
Una,
there.
I
una
mean,
really
if I'm mindful, I'm not denying any of that. I what I call it the evidence. I'm not saying bro, me not feel like we past this stage of us trying to agree on the fact that the team this season might not necessarily be the team next season or be as good next season. Me not feel like we need obviously me agree. Right? But we are talking about a team that was excellent last season and they came back this season and was also in the semi-final. What are we doing? What are we doing? Why must it be why should it be it's more Salah, so therefore is that moment as big? Was the team as good? Like, what are we doing? Can we be honest and genuinely honest when we judging a player?
give Tattoo a say now. Me hear him a say.
I'm listening, bro.
Huh?
Well, listen.
All right.
Well,
So
listen, well,
more
listen.
more go to more you for cause I feel like we have different concepts and moment. So first of all,
Mm.
more and drag back the thing the match between the 2-1. You see the 2-1 victory where they have over City that season, you can't call it a moment because from the first leg, you did already expect it for win. You lead the first leg by 3-love already. In the second leg, yes, we score first, but it's not like we score two more goals for it end up for when time Salah and Bobby Firmino score for you say it's a
Ah,
moment. A moment Bill when time the game is in a anxious position and you wonder where the win are gonna come from. That is how the company versus Leicester
Should
became
should
a
should
moment. That
should
is
should. All right. So
so
no, no, I get your point. I get your point. Um. So here's the thing. Should we be judging players based only on moments?
No.
no,
No,
Because
no, no,
because
no.
you
no
don't
no
listen to
no
us now. Well,
no hold on
what?
hold on. Allow me to
Bro, but they
finish.
just attack and
Allow
we
me
don't
to
get for
finish.
talk. But I finish so me I said that. I'm finish so me I said, bro. Can I finish,
Hello,
please?
no.
Can I
Sure,
finish?
absolutely.
All right. Okay, cool. So let's first remove that moment that you built in your mind. The Manchester City 2-1, that specific game, We're not talking about
That
the
was not that was not that was not the only moment I
hold
was
on.
talking about.
We're not talking about the
But we can't
second
talk about that
third
moment.
set
Man, we
up.
need to defend that moment.
No, that can't be. Come on, Malo, you're a big man. Yeah, come on, that can't be a moment. Y'all
What
need
does that have to do
three
with
love.
nothing?
Well, I know y'all need three love in our first leg, bro. You come on my yard. I'ma score one goal, and in the 56th minute, you score our next goal, bro. There's no more hope of
Yeah,
me
yeah, yeah,
coming
yeah,
back.
that tells me you never watched the game.
What you mean,
You did not watch the
bro?
game.
I'm watch the
No,
game, but
no,
the
you
thing
look
is,
no,
bro,
no, no, no. You're looking at the score line. You're looking at the score line, and you're trying to formulate an opinion. If you watch, if you if you watch that game, if you watch that, bro, you did not watch that game. Now
What
tell
you
you
mean you
because if
don't
you
watch the
watch that
game?
game, you
Malo,
never
first
come
of
come tell
all,
me about the score line.
First of all, you and evidence come and keep on talk about the 4-3 game. You are mixed up me with the 4-3 game and the 5-1 game. And that's why I go back and look
No,
for
no,
it.
no.
Because that's two different
I
games.
listed moments. I listed moments.
No,
I listed,
no,
I
no.
listed, I listed, I listed performances.
No,
Well,
Malo.
anyway,
Malo,
that 2-1 quarterfinal game versus Man City. That 2-1 quarterfinal game versus Man City. Yes, we had won 3-0 in the first leg. When we went to Manchester City was having the better of Liverpool. It
no,
was, it was,
Jesus Christ. But Malo,
it
Malo, Malo,
was,
Malo, you're a big
bro.
man again.
You
Malo,
do.
again.
You
Hold
I
on,
don't
hear
hold
remember
on,
you.
hold
what
on,
you
hold on,
don't know
hold
what
on,
you're
hold on,
talking about.
hold on. Malo, Malo, you finish first. Tato, wait till Malo finish. Oh, yeah, what I say.
Anyway, Liverpool won 3-0 in the first leg, right?
Mm.
At home. We went to the Etihad Stadium. And if you guys are, I don't think you guys are recalling that game correctly. Because if I remember that game correctly, I remember Man City scoring first. And I think Leroy Sané scored again and he was offside.
No, a
And
red different game
I
you
think
attack.
listen,
No, it's a
listen,
different.
listen, listen,
Make, well,
listen. I remember the game.
make him count. Wait, Tato, make the man talk first. Make the man talk, then you count time. Go on, Malo.
Hold on.
Make Mala get mad and Mala.
Bro, the
Mala.
thing is in the evidence.
All right, Malo.
Remember the game.
Since you're ready, Tato, go on.
All right, hold on. Since me no want to switch the topic, but more ask something. And this is a real question. I mean, know say somebody gonna get in them feelings and offended, but me still gonna ask it because me no business. No, apart from that, one goal against QPR, final moment. How many big moments can we have Kun Aguero have? Let's be real. Let's talk about that for a second.
All right, now, yeah. Go at that for a second.
Yeah,
You know
apart from
what? You know
that
what is?
goal,
You know why that moment is nailed down in Premier League?
because the
Probably
significance.
because no. After that, Aguero don't have no a big moment. You know why?
Why?
Aguero has moment where him set record. Aguero is the only player in Premier League history to score
So
5 goals and
has
20
Mo
goals.
Salah. So Mo Salah has records too. But we don't
No,
talk about
no,
that.
no. What?
We
Oh,
don't talk about
in
that.
a Aguero versus
It's
nobody
it's
there.
a it's
Aguero
a
better
it,
than
no,
Aguero.
it's not. I'm just saying it's a different barometer when we're talking about Mohamed Salah.
No,
I'm just
Aguero
showing you guys.
Mohamed.
I'm showing you guys the double standard and the psychosis. No,
Which
me gonna make
double
us away as
standard?
about Aguero.
Well, then,
But
Malo,
I'm
Malo,
just
Malo,
using
Malo, Malo,
yeah,
answer the
bro,
question. Malo,
your
Malo, Malo,
arguments.
answer the question. Malo, give up Malo. Evidence. You said different from 93-20. Me, you, Malo, and Calamity know what stands the 93-20 wall. So don't come act like the Salah have
But
any moment that is
No, 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 no.
remotely.
remember Malo, because again you jump off the bat. Remember the man say after that Aguero not have no bag a big moment.
Big
Remember
moment,
him say that.
exactly. Me even said that. I
No,
stated that.
but the thing, that's the beauty of it, though. You can say that about Sergio Aguero, but then when we are
But
judging Mo
Salah don't
Salah,
have
we're
any
talking
big
about the
moment.
amount of big moments he had.
No, but Salah
But
don't have
because
any
You
big
know
we
what?
moment. Salah don't have any big
hold
moment.
on,
Salah
Malo.
not
You
only big
Say
being
Salah
moments.
have
I
a big
listen,
Malo,
moment bigger than
I
93.
listen multiple
Malo,
big moments,
Malo, no,
Malo,
but
Malo,
that moment is not a moment for you guys.
Malo, are
Malo.
you Malo? Yes, so the thing is, Tattoo admit say Aguero not have no bag of big moments. You're the one here defending say Salah have these moments. So we
And
have
what
to
are the
debate
calamity?
upon these moments what you talk about.
But
We have to
calamity.
debate
Put,
upon
But
these
but
moments.
but
but but
calamity,
then but
calamity.
then but then but then that's the thing. No. We're not talking about big moments only. We're talking about what no. We're talking about when evidence asks the question. Evidence is asking the question is as to why you think Sergio Aguero is so great. That is the gist of why he asked that
Exactly.
question. But
Exactly.
listen, allow me to finish. Allow me to
Exactly.
finish. When he's asking that question, he said
Exactly.
why, and you're answering in that exact way, even though he has not had a lot of big moments, right? And I agree, he has not a lot of big moments.
Malo,
He has
Malo,
he has he has a lot he has a lot of records. Listen, he
Malo.
has a lot of records and he has scored a lot.
Evidence,
Listen, let
Malo.
me not finish. He has a lot of records and he has scored a lot of goals. Now I'm
Evidence.
saying
Don't
to
go
you
with that
guys is that
chat.
yes, what I'm saying to you guys is that it is funny. It is so funny and it's so unique that we can say this about Sergio Aguero and still consider him great. But when we're talking about Mohamed Salah,
Hold
right?
on.
When we're talking about Mohamed Salah, we're talking about the amount of great performances he has.
Mohamed Salah is
Like,
great
like,
though.
like
We're not debating
no,
Mohamed
no,
Salah.
no,
Mohamed Salah
no,
is
no,
great.
but you see the double standard in the argument, though,
There's
Calamity.
no
Do
double
you see the double
standard.
standard in the argument? Do you see?
Bro, there's no
You probably
double
don't
standard.
because again,
Malo,
you and
Malo,
him said
allow
the
me
same thing
talk
on
now.
TikTok live
Malo,
that no
hello,
matter what he said
Malo.
about Mo Salah, we cannot convince you guys. So
Hold on. Evidence. Can I speak now?
Yeah, go on.
Evidence.
Yeah.
More be honest with me.
Yeah.
As a man, we have watched football from 1875.
Yeah. From Murder.
Give me a Premier League moment. Give me two. Give me at least two if you can even find one Premier League moment were bigger than the 93-20.
Well on, let me go back. Well on. We say we're bigger than the 90.
Jesus,
No one
Calamity,
on
and
time. No,
Malo as well. If
no,
you
no,
can
no.
remember one, bro,
Well
and tell me say it show Aguero out of the top two, 93-20, uno just give me one, bro.
What you gonna top two now? You know, if it's in a top
All
one,
right,
if I say.
on.
for top three, no, so, I could
So
can't
that
push to the top three.
probably
hold
What
on.
you
what
Can't,
gonna?
can't push to the top three.
what about company go versus Leicester? What about
Man,
company go
man,
versus Leicester?
Book.
No, Malo.
hold on.
Malo. Come on,
What?
man.
That's
Bro,
not a big
Come on.
moment.
no you
That's
It's
not a big
it's
calamity,
moment.
calamity,
it's not bigger than
calamity.
the
Hold on.
Aguero moment. Come on,
Hold
man.
on.
Calamity. Now you see the agenda.
Who, who,
That,
Now the reason why Malo try push an agenda, he must say we are push
what,
an
what was it?
agenda.
What was this question? What was this question? What was this question?
hold
What
on.
was this question?
Hold on.
Name
Bro,
a
me say
bigger
give me
Premier
a
League
Premier
moment.
League moment that is bigger than the 90. Give me two Premier League moment that would push Aguero 93-20 out of the top two. And bro, Malo, you could have tried for scratch your
That
chin.
I agree.
Put
I agree. No, I agree. I agree that Sergio Aguero moment is probably one of the greatest moments. If I go back in my brain, I remember everybody talking about um 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 Newcastle touring the league. I guess that's another big moment too, right?
Hold on. Hold on.
Newcastle do what?
Can I? Me can speak now. Me can
Yeah,
speak.
Throw in
talk.
the league. Throw in the league.
Throw in the league.
Dash for the league. Dash for the league.
Hold on.
Newcastle, me never
Yeah,
watch
throw in the league
Newcastle.
versus Liverpool. No, we're talking about moments. We're talking about big moments, right? And that's a big moment when they lost the league
To Liverpool. Me
versus
never watch
Liverpool.
Newcastle. Me never
No,
even
no,
watch
no,
Newcastle. Me
no,
never
No,
know ya.
no. You're talking about moments.
Hold
no,
on.
Oh.
no. Him
Can I
no,
speak now?
yeah, do on, yeah.
So I ask that question for a reason because I sense a sense of biasness, especially when it come on to the guy up above, where they up above me, one where they up above me. Because you know why I ask it? Because me can tell you straight, me know Tattoo of Kun Aguero as this big striker, but our regular normal ball in my eye. But the thing is, apart from that moment, and that moment is one of the biggest moments based on the fact of the
I
whole
think they
everything.
refer to player moments as well.
It's me not gonna lie to you. Me watch it sometime and me still get thrills, bro.
Chills, yeah.
Because
Everybody get chills.
if you're talking about the greatest moment in
But
Premier League history, I probably when Leicester win.
differently apart from that, Aguero did not come on a thought, man. So nobody brush up the thing.
That is madness. Evidence is a madness.
Hold on.
Evidence. You, what are the evidence? You
Hold
want
on,
to tell me
hold
that
on.
Aguero was
Evidence.
better striker than Eric Cantona?
Evidence.
And Eric Cantona a big striker.
Evidence.
You just try something now.
Evidence and Tattoo, this is not an Aguero show.
Yeah, it's not an
Let's
Aguero
leave
show.
that
Yeah,
alone.
it's not an Aguero show. It's a Salah show.
What I'm saying, me draw the comparison if you said, bro. It is easy
Right. Somebody recall a moment in the comments.
It's easy.
Kevin Keegan.
It was very easy for him to point out that one moment. Cause that one moment couldn't have it, and that's it. No make nobody fool you. That's it.
But that is the biggest moment.
What I'm saying to you is, even Salah moment is big. A whole heap of ball and have the moment there, like where him have. Cause not even Messi have that the moment there, like a Kun Aguero. Let's be real. Not even Christie have that the moment there, like that. Be honest.
But when I use that for say Aguero better
Fair,
than
that's
them.
fair.
No, that's not.
No, it's not better than them. It's the idea of you saying this is why he's so great. Like that's not an argument for anything.
Malo, don't forget the basic of the argument at Malo.
Get what me I try to get that in. Don't worry yourself. What I'm saying is this. Well, I know everybody moment have them big moment, but some moment bigger than some.
Yes.
Some moment bigger than some.
Yes.
But most of the moment not as big as a Kun Aguero moment, because Kun Aguero moment have a lot of significance to it.
Yeah.
But apart from that, if you can say him have that one moment and Salah have this one moment for him, but it's not so as big, there's a lot of other moments apart from that. Then them are two normal baller. Then if I saw you know,
no, but remember I know.
Hold on.
Fair enough.
No, because we are talking about moments. Moments the argument was about. So what I'm saying to you is, if anything where you can say fairly good in terms of Aguero, you can't say the same thing about Salah.
I know why. No, that's a madness now. Remember, we are comparing Mo Salah. First of all, we are comparing Mo Salah and Rodrygo and Calamity Jar Point. Calamity Jar Point.
Me know me never did that week, you know. Me never did that week. It was Gabriel Jesus that scored, and Leroy Sané scored to make it 2-0, but he was offside. Me know that week because I watched that game.
Bro, Jesus Christ.
Give me a second. So me here to compare Rodrygo with Salah.
And that we want to get to.
That no good. And
No. What are the evidence? I feel like give Malo points when not get. No. We are saying to Malo, do Salah has a moment bigger than the Rodrygo
not
moment
even bigger,
versus,
but as big as.
But as big as the Rodrygo moment versus Manchester City. That was it. So it's not like we are using a moment.
Hold on.
We say who is a better player.
Which moment is that for Rodrygo?
The two. Remember when time
semi-final, Real Madrid, Man City semi-final.
Remember that. Come on, evidence. Come like here, you have sharp.
So what's the point of listing that moment if it is not to say what is better than the other? What's the point?
Well, the point is no Malo.
Most Salah a bigger season than Rodrygo ever have in their career.
That's not the question, though.
The point isn't a Malo. The point
What's the point of that question then? What are we doing? We're wasting time on this, brother.
Yeah, we're gonna move on from the moment.
No, Calamity. Malo behave unfair. Malo is unfair.
Oh,
Malo unfair.
You literally just said that
Malo,
No,
Malo.
I'm not. Let's be reasonable. Because
Listen, my bring.
your friend just said that he's not talking about he's not talking about a Rodrigo moment as to say that Rodrigo is better than Mo Salah are greater
No,
than Mo
no,
Salah.
no, no,
Right?
no.
But then what are we talking about it for then?
The point why I'm
I
bring up the
understand what
moment.
I say now.
Well,
Okay.
the point I'm bring up the moment was to segue into is Salah a big game player? That is why I'm bring up that moment because does he have
Is Salah a
moments
bigger
like
player? Like,
is he a big game player? Does he
yes,
have
he
moments
has.
like that
Yes,
to
he has.
quantify him
Yes,
as a big
All
game
right.
yes,
player?
yes,
All right.
he's
Me
a
not
big
tell her.
game player, and yes, he has big moments, and yes, he's better than Rodrigo. Absolutely, hands down.
All right.
We don't
No,
have for the
no, man.
Rodrigo thing. We don't have for Rodrigo thing.
Calamity, me
Observation.
don't want to move because you know why me don't want to move, bro. Malo is unfair. But sit down here, so I'm gonna give you a full dialogue on why we would have chose Salah over Rodrygo. And him never flip, him never get mad, him never have no problem with nothing. But as soon as we say a one thing do, Rodrygo, Salah don't have a moment that is as big as Rodrygo. He must say, we should
Okay.
it as a
Fair.
pearl long point. The only reason we are pearl long point so long is
That's
because
fair.
he may not admit,
That's fair.
say yes, that is true. That's all he did for say our God, you know.
All right. We say it now and it gone. So anyway,
True.
that is true.
Malo is
So,
unfair. Me never know what Malo say.
Because you wanna come go on like you don't want to style up things certain way. I mean,
Well,
all
I know, cause we'll get to
right, yeah,
our next player,
Salah,
you know,
but let's
evidence.
say if he's a big moment player, from my observation, and this is what me observe from when me watch him. You get me? I say, me not gonna tell you so overall in a game, him will give the best performances. But if he do get the chance to score, him will do it. He will punish you. Overall, though, in the
But
game,
when
me
the
not
man
gonna say him
score,
have great.
evidence, when the man score though, do you consider the goal them when man score big moment goals? Because a lot of the time them Salah is a man.
Hey,
Him score the
hey.
first couple goal them or him score
You
the
see
the, the,
evidence,
the, the, the last
evidence
few
original,
goal
you
them
know.
when the match done
Evidence
already.
original, you know that. You see
So
evidence.
me when me talk
So me
about
not
him being a big game
Yo,
player, you know, bro. Yes,
you see evidence.
Salah for sure. We dash out a bag of goal. We not doubt Salah upon that.
You see
But
you evidence, you know good. You know good.
when it come to certain moments in career when yeah say what name shit
Kala.
Carabao
Calamity.
Carabao Cup final, FA Cup final,
yeah.
um chase down City and you need to do a certain you need to put in a certain
Even
performance.
Afghan finals.
Africa Afghan finals, like there's so many times it Salah come like hurricane but him win.
Win,
There's
yeah.
so many
But
times
hold
me
on.
I
Then
look
then
at Salah and say,
Mo Salah the reason why Egypt qualified for the World Cup?
Jesus Christ.
Minorca, to be honest. You have to go edit
Me
it.
not, me,
Edit
not-
it
me
Okay,
not
Minorca.
even know. If I be honest,
20,
me not know.
2018,
I'm not I'm not going to
But you know,
2018 he absolutely was.
We don't
But
know
but but,
tackle.
but
yes, you see you
here's the thing.
evidence.
Here's the thing. Um, when we talk about when we talk about Mohamed Salah, right? We get this we get this. I mean, I don't know what takes over, but it's this weird psychosis thing where no matter what he does or what he says, it start feel like it's never good enough. And he
no,
No,
has to he has
though,
to
we're
listen.
gonna move on.
He has to attain another status in order for us to take him serious.
We're gonna move on from
because
And then you
Rodrigo.
can
But
consider him. And then when
evidence.
he does,
Yeah,
because not only like not only Mo Salah had one of the best seasons last season, right? And he led Liverpool from the front to winning the Premier League quite
what happened?
comfortably,
What happened against
quite
PSG?
comfortably.
What happened
No,
against
no, no,
Quite,
PSG?
no.
I don't.
What happened
No,
against
hold on,
PSG?
no.
What happened against PSG?
Again,
What happened
no, we
against
can't talk. No, you ask
No,
about PSG. Let me break down PSG. Let me break down PSG. Let me break down PSG because we're not talk to either. No. Paris Saint Germain was a team that, if you remember correctly, they were in a bad way at the beginning of the Champions League season. They were in a bad way. They were not playing at their best. No, it was a luck of the draw. If you realize why we get to play PSG, it was our fortune then. Right now we can talk about his performances in that game. But let's not go on like this was not the PSG team that went on to win the Champions League and went on to win the Club World Cup and went on to go to the Club World Cup semi-final. Like what is the part of talking about two
Malo,
games,
Malo, Malo,
two
Malo.
what? No. And here's the thing: you guys are getting what's the point of us relegating a player now to just a fixture over two legs. Now, what's the point of you saying, okay, what happens to PSG? When at the end of the day, it's two games, and he's human being, and he's liable to have a bad performance over two legs. Never mind the fact that we were already on our way to winning the league, or the fact that we were undefeated in the league stage. What are we doing, bro? What are we
Malo,
doing? Why you keep on
Malo,
moving
Malo,
goalposts, brother?
Malo. No goalpost now. Move right now. You are moving
Yes, it
goalpost.
is
Cause
because I
yeah.
no.
Said
I said no. It's moving because I said to you that we had an excellent season. We won the league. No, you are saying Ram versus PSG. Like, what's
because
the point of bringing up PSG?
that
What
is
is
a
just one
defining
fixture?
moment in the season.
No,
That's a
no,
defining
but
moment.
at the end of the day, not don't go like it was not against a regular team. It was a difficult team, and we lost. So what?
Malo. When you're of the stature of Neymar, Messi, Ronaldo, me don't want to hear difficult team. I don't want to hear it, Malo. I do not want to hear it. It's either you perform or shut up. It's
Shut
either
up,
you
yeah.
perform or
Yeah,
shut up, bro.
Shut up, yeah.
what me know?
You see, and that's the thing. You guys reason football in such a binary way. It's either perform or shut up. You can you are liable to have a bad game. You are liable to not be at your best. And
When
you
you have
are
a
liable,
But
bad game,
Malo, but
your
Malo,
team can lose on the day. Like what are we
but
doing?
Malo, but
Malo, if him
Are
did
these the
lose,
standards
if
where
him did
where just the football players and
Malo, if him did lose and play good, nobody would have nothing bad for say about him.
Malo, the
it's not
problem is
about
now,
income.
Malo.
You know what if you play good or bad. You know what if you play
Ma,
good or bad. The man was having an excellent season at the league. But when we play PSG,
Okay,
then
all right.
everything gone through the window, brother.
All right.
Everything gets thrown out of the window.
Okay, all right. What I know, like you want to stick on that. So why in every big moment, or every big match for that season, that him choose for not turn up? Why versus Newcastle him never turn up? And why versus the two big time when you need him the most, him never turn up?
Him vanish
How
Versus
can
over
you pick
tar
a player?
springs.
versus Newcastle in the League Cup final.
Yeah,
Yes.
Bro, we played 120 minutes. He played 100 and
exactly. We
he
are talking
played
about
no one.
Salah.
He
We.
played the man played 120 minutes of intense football over against PSG. And then the Wednesday. I think the Wednesday we play the Tuesday. And then the Saturday we have to go back and play a final. And then what should they do?
Bro, you
What should
hear
they
the
do?
excuse, yeah? You
Bro,
hear them
no, it's
tell
not
me
an
that. You hear
excuse.
them excuse that
No,
Wait
it
a
is
second.
not an excuse. We have to be reasonable when we talk about football, brother.
bro,
If it was about any other player, would have said the same thing. This does
bro.
not diminish their quality and their stature,
This
bro.
is
Like we cannot be so black and white and binary when we are real
bro,
football.
bro,
The
bro.
man play intense 120 minutes against PSG, the team that was the best team in Europe at the time. And then he have to play a final again on a Saturday. And here we are trying to
Hold on.
trying to trying to trying to
Hold
list
on.
out these games
I'm
as to
stop
say,
you this.
okay, he
I'm gonna
was
stop you
not good
this.
in moments. Like, come on,
Hear what?
bro. What
Me, I'm
about
gonna stop
everything else
you.
lined up for the season?
Me,
What are we
I'm stop you
doing?
this.
Where I
Stop you
said
this
about that?
because
Where you put?
me, I gotta stop you this. Okay, now you have to lie. When Uno play Liverpool, when Uno play PSG wasn't considered the best team in Europe. Stop tell lie. They
Oh
Stop
my
weren't.
telling lie.
God.
They
Oh
were not
my God.
considered the best. As a matter of fact,
PSG
Uno were the
literally just play
favorites.
a knockout
Uno were
game.
the favorites going into that game. Everybody that say,
No, no.
Liverpool, bro,
But
Liverpool and Barca was the favorites to win
Yes,
championship.
yes. I'm not talking about. Yeah. All your reason I come out, I come up. All your reason in a binary ways I come out in a conversation. Calamity. And me kind of suspect that boy. When me say PSG was the best team in Europe, obviously I'm talking about them at the end of the season. But as I said at the beginning when I talked about PSG was that they were in a listen out they were in a bad way. But then at the turn of the new year, Dembele and the team got a revival. And then from January onwards, they were unstoppable. We played them in February. In the January, I think they scored I think now over 25 goals in a 3 game or something like that. But they were on the revival. So what's up?
All right, hold
watch
on,
ya,
hold on.
watch ya,
Bro,
watch ya, watch ya, watch
honestly,
ya. Hold on.
honestly, we need to
Using,
move on. We need to
using,
move on.
using,
Yeah,
using
next time.
fixture.
Yo,
Hold
let me
on.
just move on.
Using fixture congestion To explain Mo Salah ghosting is crazy. And that is crazy, Malo, what you are doing right now. That is
No,
bullshit.
no, no, no. I'm not using Fisher congestion. Yes, I'm not saying that a player of his stature should not rise to the occasion. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying that. I agree, but then we have to we can't talk about things in isolation. Like let's take the game into consideration on the fixture, right? If it was about any
What?
other player, I would
What?
say the same thing. I can afford a player of world class level some slack to say, boy, in this moment you were not good, or in that moment you were not good. But that doesn't kill the argument that you are a great player. That's not what I'm saying. I'm talking about the fact that me within myself, like how you can say, boy,
Jesus.
is that a performance? Shut up. Me, I don't do that when I'm talking about football. I'm try to reason at the gray area. But try to say, okay, even though this was a moment where you would have liked the player to stand up and make a name for yourself, it don't necessarily work out that way all the time. But you guys have this view that once you are called this, then you can't be anything else. Like you're not allowed to have a bad performance. Like what what,
Malo,
what we are what we are do?
You know,
Malo, we can't talk now. We
yeah,
can't talk.
yeah, go on.
First of all, evidence you are hypocrite, yo. Calamity.
What we do?
Well, I don't, you don't notice with evidence. Is anytime you ask evidence a question, and him know the right answer, I know say, yo, him know say, I agree with him, look up so first.
Talk. Say
anyway,
what you say. Say what you say.
Well, I don't. Malo, you know Mr. Malo. Yeah, cause you there so attack till the head boss your business. Let's talk about the games, them lead up
Yeah,
to
man.
the
No,
three
mama
games.
say you know. Mama say you tattoo say can't call me to say you know. So no matter what, on the mind can't change.
Nah, we can't talk, Malo.
Everybody did that for years. And if
Malo, we
people
can't
if
talk.
people wouldn't be share mind about this entire debate, then they will realize. So you nothing
Malo,
can convince,
Malo,
nothing can change your mind.
Malo, we can't talk. We can't
Yeah.
talk, Malo.
You
Cause
can talk, you can talk, but everybody people deserve the entire picture.
Bumbo na made hurt, but now.
Yo,
Alright. I'm cool. Ooh.
No, me pressure good. Who say about that tonight? Come, me pressure good. This how me talk. This how me talk when me have discussion. Don't mind
Ah,
that.
Bumbo not. Alright now. So Malo, let's talk about the game leading up
Literally fine.
to the two game that was the
Mm.
biggest fall off of the season. So you have Manchester City away. Salah score and assist in that game. Then you have the game versus Newcastle. He assists in that game. Now here come the first leg of the PSG game. Away, you win 1-0. With me and you know, Salah didn't play anything in that game. So that was from the first. All right. Then, gonna play against Southampton. Salah double in that game. Then, see him again, never play nothing. Remember that game there? He never
Second
played
leg.
nothing but him double. Then versus
You remember that game there?
PS, stop trying to throw me off. And
Yeah.
then versus PSG at home. You
Blank.
lost 1-0. You,
Blank.
you lost 1-0, went to penalty shootout, and you lose the penalty shootout. Salah play all of those games, one of the calamity, and then the following 4 day versus Newcastle in a final, you lost 2-0. Now, remember, in that same season as what you said, he was on top of his performance. Why in the three most important game of the season, where Van Dijk also play 120 minutes, where Konate also play 120 minutes. Everybody on that pitch. Well, let me finish. Let me finish, because I'm cooking up. Bear in mind, as I said,
You're not cooking. You
as
think you're
well as
cooking, you're not
well,
cook.
Jesus,
It's
Bumbo,
stove, it's
no.
stove turn
Let me
off. It's
finish,
stove
tell
turn
me.
off.
Let me
Bro,
finish,
yeah,
tell me.
it's stove
Yeah,
not on.
bro.
Turn on the stove. Turn on the stove.
Calamity.
No.
Can I finish
But
that, bro?
yeah.
Turn on the stove first.
Finish
go on.
now?
Go on. Go on.
Calamity.
Go on. Go
All
on.
right. Bomb backside. But my head that hurt me. Did it the same team PSG play
Watch.
120 minutes. So what the
Okay.
excuse for them?
Huh?
Liverpool just have a flat tire. I'm just have a flat tire. I just want them.
Just have a flat tire.
Yeah. All right, watch this.
Did
Bro,
it?
Why
Did it say Usman Dembele? Well, I said, did it Usman?
Why PSG lose to Chelsea? Why PSG lose to Chelsea?
Bro, because Chelsea was just better on the day.
There
But
we
then that
go.
year will come out. Well, I
There we
know. But then
go.
that year we
But
have
then
come out and come up and excuse Usman.
why Liverpool?
Well, I
Why
know.
what happened to Nuno Mendes? What happened to Dembele? What happened to Vitinha then?
Male doesn't talk for 30 minutes. You go give me my 10 minutes. What? One time PSG
No,
lose, never year will come out and say, yo, Usman did I play a good all season? Not wrong if him
If you play a bad game, no,
We never said that.
say that.
We never said
no,
that.
and that's your guys' problem is that you guys talk about football in a binary way. Is that they perform or shut up? Like, bro, what kind of fucking reason is that?
When it comes to big players in big moments, yes, it's either you perform
You're
or you shut
human,
up.
bro. Bro. Don't give me that nonsense. You're a human being. You can have a half game. In the biggest
Bro,
moment, it don't mean you're not a great player.
Malo. That's what it means, though. Of course, you can have a half game, but that is when you shut up because you have a half game. Don't come jump
So
up your
what?
chest.
But,
Don't come big up your chest now and say, "Oh, me did great the whole season." Blah blah. This
but
and blah blah. Blah.
he was
No,
though. But
when
no,
it
but
matters,
Yo,
when you're
no,
not
Malo,
supposed to
Malo,
perform.
no, he was though.
Malo.
He
Malo, after
was.
that PSG game, Salah fall off big time because
Bro,
Salah was expected to break the Premier League record assist
for
of the
assist.
season.
Jesus.
He was expected to break that, bro. Bear in mind that Salah stayed at 18 assists for about 17 assists for about 2 months before him got to the 18. And everybody that expect him for
But
break the
about
assist
another
record.
2 months. Another
Alright.
2 months. But
This is what we have to acknowledge.
the assist they pause.
We can't get 5 minutes now.
Yeah.
That's a simple thing. In a life, you have to have the ball at them when it comes to the final moment, then just not really, they not clutch that way there. Just like how me I go say this now. Messi start get a different level of praise really when he win the World Cup. Not
Thank you.
when watch this. Before him win the World Cup, everybody used to say this about Messi. Great for him club, choke for him country.
Thank you.
Great for him club, but in choke for him country. When it matters most, everybody used to say this, him play like a rubbish man.
Thank you.
And that is just the fact. And that a fact. That are just reality. When since him win the Copa del Rey and then no Copa del Rey, we call it the Copa America, then that little bit of weight they start come off of him, then he win the World Cup. But before then, everybody used to say no matter even in the 2014 World Cup, him score a couple goals, him help lead them, but when he come to the final, them say him choke. And him never played that bad, but him just never do what he did for do. So him never live up to his expectation at that time. So people are gonna tell us, boy, if do what you do, plus your team no win, you look like a rubbish pan. I just saw life go. That's just life. Once you don't win, or your team no win, and perform, if you perform good, and your team win, it still can take a little shade off for you because you win.
And
But when you lose, and play when your team lose, and play nothing, it double rough for you. So I just one of them things. They probably Salah just turned salad in the last minute. I just one of them.
But that's the thing, bro.
That's the thing.
That's why I'm say, bro. You see, when it comes to and Malo, when you bring up say, oh, he was great all season, that is like you telling me I'm not supposed to criticize him. That I know so
Nobody's
football
saying
word,
that,
bro.
bro.
You are telling me say him perform good for the whole
Good
season
all
is
season,
irrelevant to the two games them me
it's
talk
like
about with two big
criticize
moments them me talk about. You are say theme excuses him supposed to have a half day. That is you telling me someone never criticize him. I am
And
telling you
and
that
who season him a work for Wednesday?
That's
The whole season him a work for
that's
Wednesday.
not
He never
literally
have
what
a
I'm
half
saying.
day. Them all season.
What I'm saying is that let me say me can my memory number by a little bit. What I am saying, right, is that when we are gonna talk about when we are gonna talk about a player having a bad game in a big moment,
Please,
I
not chip up my brain. Please,
I am
do that something. And continue.
I I want you guys to look at that game in isolation. Let's talk
Mala, you see
about
why we are laugh, Mala? Mala, you see why
the
we are laugh? You
the
don't
comment.
see why we are laugh.
Huh?
I'm at a
If you
conversation.
haven't, if you
I'm
haven't
at
seen
a
a
comment
striker
now.
throw, I'll go where the
No,
ball at
Spencer.
Higuain. Don't have international career worth nailing.
Another one day. Spencer said, but a Di Maria make him win all of the country. Show for them. Evidence said, do not trip me out right now.
Oh.
Yeah, nobody Spencer, nobody come with them thing.
Evidence
I
analyze
mean,
now.
I mean, I mean, Di Maria was important. Let's be honest. He
No,
was,
nobody,
he
nobody
was
trip.
excellent.
You
No,
Nobody trip.
one thing we can't. Di Maria was a man that showed for the finals. But that's for another day.
Calamity. Who next we are move to? Because we have to do
Yeah,
your
we
when,
smooth with that.
actually need to move to a different
yeah,
player.
we need smooth car right now. Now get hot and me a sweat now. Spencer,
Um, I mean,
We say Gareth Bale. Let's say Gareth
no,
Bale.
I agree upon the new generation. Would I say Salah, right?
Yeah, Salah, yeah. The new generation, Salah outbeat them. Yamal
of
Fino.
course.
All right, we'll go to Arjen Robben.
But
Yes,
Yes, no, we are reach
he's
the
better.
competition.
yeah,
The
he want
big
He's
dog
exposure.
them.
absolutely
I
better.
play for Netherlands, so anything play for Netherlands a flopper.
Evidence, evidence.
Now, I mean, my try to find out, but he now win.
What we not say about
Nah,
Arjen Robben versus Mo Salah.
for me, Robin better. My name not go bother try debate that for too.
Thank you.
For me not, that is no brainer.
no,
To
man,
be
More,
we know where you come up here final. We know where you
more,
come
more.
here.
Let's talk about what kind of player is Iron Robin?
A winner.
Arjen Robben.
Yeah,
A
yeah.
winner.
What kind of player? No, no. No. I'm just asking a genuine question.
I would
It's
So
say
you
Arjen
answering in a
Robben.
jokified way? You know that one. You answering in a jokified way is telling me that you don't want to answer. You don't have anything worthwhile to say. So let me
I
ask
would
again.
say. I
What
would
kind
say.
of player is Iron Robin?
A
I
winner.
would. What? What is that happen?
Winner. A winner.
Oh, I
We
think
mean
it's a winger.
jokify.
I think
We
it's a
never say
winger.
winger.
He's a winner.
We say
He's a winner.
winger.
A winner.
Winner.
A winner.
Yeah.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
Him score and when they need him. Probably not all of them, but him score when they need him. Unlike Salah. He
Salah
score
score
in
when
the
I need him.
finals. What I'm
He
saying that he
scored when I
scored
need
in the
him.
finals.
He scored. Mo Salah scored across. Mo Salah scored the most goals last season. That allowed us to win the league last season. He scored. Me need him. I needed all those points. What are you talking about?
Don't boy, I can't take it.
Yeah,
Here we
me.
go. Here we go. It's about a cup game. So
Me
this is
not go.
about a cup game and a one moment type of thing. Is this the bar that we are judging great players on?
All right,
The moment that they, that they, that
hold
they
on
scored
now.
in a final.
Let's go in the reasoning. Let's go in the reasoning. What type of player
Let us.
yeah, what
What
type of
type
player
of what type
is Iron
what type
Robin?
of writing was Arjen Robben?
Iron Robin was a fast, tricky. I would call him a inside forward because that's a little bit before him generation. But I would call him a natural winger either.
No.
So
He's
would
definitely a natural. He's a natural winger, but
he's not
for sure for what he was, yeah. Winger best
he
describe
was
him.
a natural winger at Real Madrid and Chelsea. I would call him a natural winger at Bayern. But
Yeah,
let's say he's
he
a
still was
mixture.
he was a natural winger at Bayern Munich. He for sure
Let's
was.
say let's say
He wasn't playing through the middle.
he was a natural winger. So a natural winger, him hold the width, him take on him defender, very fast, very PSA, cutting. Well, know Iron Robin's deadly ability, cutting, shoot, score, blah blah blah. Mo Salah, as it relates to a Mo Salah versus Iron Robin debate. Now, this me feel like say because the two man them are because Malo, what you say? You think them up on the same level or what?
Mo Salah better.
Jesus Christ. All right. Since Malo say most a lot better. Now this is where me I go debate
That's
attributes.
lazy.
So this is where me want debate attributes. So if we are going to look on the category, what you da consider most Salah? Inside forward?
Mo Salah is a winger. He's an inside forward.
When when him Bobby was playing a false nine, Mo Salah and Sadio Mane were not natural wingers.
Not natural wingers in the sense that no, I agree. What I feel like that was down to tactics because what would happen is that Bobby would
Yeah,
vacate
you know.
the space
Yeah.
and then Sadio Mane or Mohamed Salah would would make themselves available to score a goal in that space. But if we were talking about in attack, no, I think Mo Salah was for sure a winger.
But we can't. Well, all
All
right,
right. Ask
fine,
the
fine.
question.
Mo
Who more
Salah is a winger, but because Tato, me, and Evidence both say Arjen Robben is better than Mo Salah. What constitute you saying Salah is better?
Um, Simply based on the fact that Mo Salah has more goals, he has more assists, he has won everything else that I Robin has won. Um, he has more in his locker than Iron Robin. He is much more. He's a much more creative player. Pace, his pace. I would say Iron Robin is faster than him. Strength, Mo Salah stronger than him. Um, um, link up Iron Robin has always gotten criticism for being a very selfish winger, and throughout the entire career he was always a selfish player. So I feel like Mo Salah as a footballer is much more complete than Iron because when I remember Iron Robin, I remember Iron Robin as somebody who you could call one of the that what would the top up on the live a player that would have push you around it, run the field. Like push you run down, that was Iron Robin, and he had an innate ability, an excellent ability to come inside onto his left foot and you no matter you know that he was gonna do it, but you can't stop him. And I feel like that was one of the things that made Iron Robin so great. Is that he had a skill move that was practically unstoppable, and for sure he did it at the highest level back to Bayern Munich for years, and me give him credit for that. He's definitely one of the great wingers. But when we talk about them as football players, Mo Salah is stronger, Mo Salah scores more, Mo Salah creates more, Mo Salah has done much more for Liverpool. For me say, okay, Mo Salah as a player is better than Ian Robin.
Uh, one second.
So we see.
Mo Salah was selfish for sure, but I feel like Mo Salah game has evolved because right now I don't think we can say Mo Salah is selfish
In game
still.
evolve?
For
No.
sure, he was very selfish. Of course, Mo Salah right now for Liverpool is the man that we are hoping to probably make the difference when it is difficult. He's still that guy.
Wasn't he always that person? Though?
close it. Close it.
Yeah, yes, he was. Yeah,
Close it.
yes, he
Close it.
was. But I feel like the load is more so on him now because you know about Sadio Mane and you know about Bobby. Bobby make everybody life easier. So right now he might be sure a lot more of the burden. And last season he stood up to it and show no. He was one of the reasons why Cody Gakpo get double figures last season by himself. I practically I couldn't get for goal and my most Salah provide extra same for Darwin Nunes last season. And then he was scoring on top of it.
Mm.
Right? So he is not selfish anymore. I want to say selfish anymore.
Um, who have the better left foot?
I like Iron Robin left foot better. I like team left foot better for sure.
Who more impactful for them team? Ask them. All right.
It's a good question. Impactful. When I talk about
For
impactful, you
them
talk
team,
about
for the individual team.
Yeah, for the team, who more needed?
Well, but can uh,
I still
you know
think
what I
Salah.
give Salah that? Tell you why I give Salah that because I think in terms of quality on the pitch, I feel like Bayern did pack with more
Have more
quality on
quality.
and on the film side and West side. But when I think that he will give credit, that do give credit, but not in terms of the comparison, personal comparisons.
Okay.
Yeah, but Salah have more
Salah win.
impact on Liverpool.
Salah, a winger that doesn't utilize overlapping fullback, doesn't cross off his right foot on the right wing. Yeah, there's that because Malo, I feel like Malo, inside forward is basically these new generation of wingers, which Salah fits that mold for me. Which
Right.
he's still a winger. He's still a winger, but he plays like an inside forward.
inside.
I think we argue minor details, bro. So
Malo,
if you say inside power, I'm probably not gonna disagree.
Malo, in terms where the career is right now, for both, yes, Salah would bypass Arjen Robben in terms of creation, but in terms of GA, like in terms of in less games, me that say Arjen Robben is at the moment of more assists than Salah with less games. But Salah I go bypass him because like Salah have 164 assists in no this is no right Arjen Robben have 164 assists in a 604 66 assists in a 614 games, while Mo Salah have 164 assists in a 663 games. So yes, he might go bypass him, but me did go for that assist because when I say creation, me that say bro, but Arjen Robben did assist a lot.
If you work out the creation numbers, not necessarily creation numbers, because I'm gonna check that, but assist numbers, the assist ratio for Arjen Robben would be better than Mo Salah.
Would be better, yeah.
Let me.
Yeah, if I want to check it, I can check it because
remember. So per Google, he has 101 for Bayern Munich. He has 21 for Chelsea, 15 for Real Madrid, 21 for PSV Eindhoven, and 7 for Groningen, 34 overall for Netherlands. Yes, that number looks like 168, 67.
Well, and
there's in front of who that tell her like that.
Ask you something. So this whole assist business now, assist come like goal nowadays, right? Because me never know people put so much emphasis on assist nowadays.
It's a little bit more. It's a little less important, but I think it's important.
It's pretty important.
And honestly, somebody
the
really
creation. To be honest, the creation stuff. More agree with the creation thing, man.
Me really no one. Can me see some comment that come in when me not really like. And it kind of slightly give me a little bit of tell Spencer if he calm down with the keyboard. Tell him if he calm down with the way my type. Come know when I come talk about Di Maria was that guy. Bro, calm down.
Di Maria was that guy though.
Yo, look at him.
Yo. Di Maria definitely was.
Whoa.
Bro. You know, we're going to find a session.
Yeah, for Argentina, I was. And for Real Madrid. He was that guy.
And to be honest, for PSG. But to be honest, Di Maria should actually be a part of this debate because he's a right winger.
Yeah, you might get Adam versus. I feel like more Adam versus Salah too.
No,
but
because Di Maria inconsistent, bro. Very inconsistent.
No, I'm evident. I'm not agree with that.
Evident.
Where's the well? No. Yo.
Inconsistent.
Yo. Inconsistent.
Inconsistent evidence. Nah, bro.
No, hold on, calamity. We're so moved to him, bro. People 100 1 hour and 22 minutes, and believe me, the hour was alone spent on Salah versus Rodrygo.
Really and truly, it was Salah versus moments, to be honest.
Moments, yeah. It was Salah versus is Salah moments that big, and boy, it whenever they expect that for draw so much our time. But let's see if we can finish the iron part.
That's a fair argument. That's a fair argument to be made too.
Basically, has Sadio Mane, Robben, will always have higher assists overall. I mean, well, you can point to that, of course, but you can also point to it say him have more assists.
And Claudio Pizarro.
Yeah, Claudio Pizarro. You can point to the fact that him still have more assists in less games. Well, the players when play with do play a factor, but Salah also play in a team where at this moment in time, the only man them in the Liverpool side where did that get numbers was the front line. When you really made it. The midfielders never did that contribute like that. Virgil van Dijk, we get a 1 goal era, a 5 goal era and there a season. But really and truly, Liverpool's numbers came strictly from their attacking
and in terms
line.
And I think Calamity in terms of numbers, I think
no, but
I don't want to say in terms of number, but I could have swear the Bobby Firmino, Salah and Mane was a more talk about front three than the Arjen Robben.
Ribery,
no, but I don't think that's what he was saying. I don't think that's what he was saying. I don't think that's what the commentator was saying. He was talking about he was talking about the fact that Arjen Robben was playing with Lewandowski and Mario Gomez and Claudio Pizarro. These guys were poachers who would play closer to play the 60-yard box. They stay in that box. So chances are them go score more often than that. And then
But
let's remember that they were playing in the Bundesliga where they
but
not dominate every team from second go
but
straight down.
but
You
that's the
understand?
thing though.
So
That's the
these
thing
things have
though.
to be considered.
And
That's the
right.
thing though in Amalo. That's the thing though. In the Liverpool system, Salah was considered to be the goal scorer. So now we can look back and say, well, Arjen Robben wasn't necessarily supposed to be the goal scorer in the
Goal
Bayern
scorer,
side.
yeah.
So it worked both ways
It
when he
can
made it.
flip, yeah, it
It
can
can
flip.
work both ways. Which is
Not,
why
So,
not,
alright, so better
no,
yet.
we're talking about
So
we're talking
better yet.
about
Let's look at them
not really.
Champions League record.
Oh,
I
God.
think
Now,
Salah have better numbers Champions League wise, to be honest. I never but I'm pretty sure him have better numbers UCL wise.
Tonight topic I just mainly about Salah then.
Salah, yeah.
Salah.
How are you, Ed Mala? We are gonna create something.
This is a
Come here,
so
video.
basically is a 1v1. So
Oh,
is Salah versus any winger who can bring up who we think better than him. You see me?
currently,
Just previously, your man tell me say Salah better than Ronaldinho.
Ouch, Jano, and my heart hurt me to post it.
No,
I'm not even joking.
no.
Who said that? Can you tell me a person name that said that?
I the boy Kish. Give me that group. Kish.
Kish, when you start them thing, they have to call him Tish, man. He can't move like the thing. You can't go say them.
Mala,
Them say
you're willing to go that far, Mala?
No, man, I'm not willing to go that far. What we talk about? When we talk about what they have produced over their career. If we're willing to be honest, I mean, I am not. Let me just say this: I am not. I love Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho was one of the
What you
guys.
love,
Remember
man?
from 2002. No, hold on, bro. That's how me I try to keep it professional. Bro.
Mm-hmm.
When we talk about what Ronaldinho has done, he has. I feel like his impact on football is what makes us have him at the level that we do. And he was an excellent player, but I feel like he did not do it long enough.
No,
That cannot be overstated. I feel like that's a major knock to his career.
So
Is
why
that
one time
he
me
did
say
not
that's your fuck me at?
he did not do it.
why you say so?
He did not do it. He did not do it at the level for as long as we would have hoped. When we talk about individual talent and the level of performances that he has displayed, Mo Salah has done nothing close. So that's me being totally honest.
But think you gonna come say something like in better in terms of career. But that's like a splash the World Cup on, you know.
In terms I would say in terms of longevity at the highest level, Mo Salah definitely have a better career over at the highest level than him. But me I talk about as
generation, you know. Salah playing a easier
Better
generation.
better career is a stretch, bro.
So
Better
these
career.
are
If
the-
you want
I'm talking about what was
if you want a longevity, fine, but
Well, and
Fine,
better
yeah, but the better
careers.
career is a stretch.
you know, sir, true,
me,
Mr. Busy.
me talk about versus what was actually produced though. That's about what was actually produced because Mo Salah has probably have more goals and assists than him, and he win everything what Ronaldinho win. You understand? So
No,
not the
no,
World Cup obviously
no,
and Copa
no.
He don't
America.
win a Ballon d'Or.
So,
He don't win a
huh?
Ballon d'Or. He don't win a
No,
Ballon d'Or.
bro, allow me to finish the point.
You know
I'm
who said that?
saying
You know who say win
he
everything.
has he has I know he not win everything, but he has produced more than him over in career than Ronaldinho has. When we talk about the heights of football,
What do you
Ronaldinho
mean?
has
What you call
touched
produce?
the
GME?
highest heights.
What do you mean? What you call produce?
That's
GME?
about in terms of yeah, goals and assists for sure. And
Okay.
probably how much league titles he have with Barcelona? I don't know. How much he have with
You
AC Milan?
definitely have more than Mo Salah. Mo
Right?
Salah
Most
have
of them two
one,
Premier Leagues, they have a
two
Champions
Premier League.
League,
You definitely have more
He
than Mo
definitely have
Salah.
two
more,
Premier
man.
League,
Like
a
the
Champions
Buster.
League.
I'm gonna check
Maybe,
it.
maybe,
As
maybe.
more. It's a
But
debate where only you
but
say
for me,
something
I
now. You say something where
Bro,
me
Salah
normally say
Salah
and
no have no
calamity.
bag of trophies in.
You say something where me normally say and calamity usually
he,
normally
he,
like.
he has
No.
he has
You
he has he has,
what
he has two Premier Leagues. He has a FA Cup. He has a League Cup. He has no, two League Cup. He have a Champions League. He have the Club World Cup, and he have the Super Cup. Yeah.
So what them what they
Then a
complain?
lot of
What they
individual
complain?
awards.
What them a
PFA
say?
Player of the Year,
yeah,
back
we
to
need to
back,
get back. We need
top
to get
three,
back.
top five Ballon d'Or.
We need to
Yeah,
get
man,
back.
get there.
We
Let's
need
let's
to
let's
get
just
back
cut it quick. Just
to
one on the
the
Call me
Iron
now
Robin
cut here,
thing.
but let's just get this clear to the ear. Sorry, with Salah can be
No,
talk.
there's
When it
no
come to
double speak.
Ronaldinho,
There's no double speak.
no. When it come to Ronaldinho and Salah, just cut the thing short. If we not go trophy, him not have no World Cup, cut it down there so move on. Simple.
No,
I,
I
I
mean,
just I just I just like
if that's what I mean, then fine. But I'll say the as a matter of longevity and
no big time.
contribution
No Salah,
to
Salah
teams.
by
Salah win
far,
the
I
longevity,
by
feel
yeah.
like
far,
Salah have
by
that.
far,
But
by
then,
far.
right, but then when we talk about talent, when we talk about
And
a
love
footballer's talent, the way how this guy probably revolutionized football and the heights that
and
at
him
which
bring
he
love
got
back
when he
to the
was at
game.
his best.
Yeah.
Mo Salah
Although
has
would
got
you go as
nowhere
far
near that,
as
and that's what I am saying. So I don't know what kind of double speak this already they talk about in my comment. I said I don't know what double
oh
speak mean.
No, they no
and
follow Malo
I
no follow
think
them man.
you would go as far if say Salah change football either. You would say that, right?
No.
No, the hell no.
Well,
Ah,
I know, we
we
not
just want to see how far
tattoo.
you're
You not
willing to go.
nobody feel like say you go.
No, bro. I like to think that I'm a reasonable
So,
person, bro.
can I ask one
No,
question?
because you say no.
Okay.
Well, I know in terms of so football knowledge, we can ask one question,
I'll say
Yeah.
ask
and
every that.
when we ask a question, we just have to keep it short. Then we can get back to the topic.
Uh,
Defender, no.
oh?
Defender, me just
Uh,
ask. Tell me a defender, no. What would you say is the most feared defender right now on top of football for the past 2 years? 2, 3
Van
years.
Dijk.
the
Van
officer
Dijk.
Van Dyke.
Officer Van Dijk.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Van Dijk.
Because me watch football for watch for the longest well. I mean, you know, say one time when you hear different, you have different when you hear about when you think about a team, you know, all just think about the forward, you can't have to think about the defense line where you have to go face. You get to me and say, but me not really see no only for defender to this day right now, current way that say, yo, as you know, say apart from Van Dijk was tandem predominant. Like when you think about Tottenham,
You
Rudiger
can
have
think
him.
about
Rudiger.
must just say yeah, but that probably say before this season, but that probably give Rudiger a shout.
Bastoni.
But I give Bastoni a shout.
yeah.
And obviously now man I come tell me about Gabriel and Salim and them.
And Saliba, which is crazy. Honestly, like
Is it crazy though? Like, me feel like Gabriel not get the love he deserves. So.
Him better than
I'm gonna tell
Bastoni.
you what, bro. Yeah, you remember one time Gabriel was a player like
It's
Rapoli?
difficult. It's not so clear cut.
Well on,
That
I
clear
feel like
cut to me, bro.
well on. Where's
maybe Bastoni because Gabriel has a weakness that annoys me,
Bro,
and ability to defend
no better than
set
my
pieces.
problem with
Bro, Malo,
Gabriel, I
Malo,
always remember him bad patch.
before this season, was Gabriel better than Konate?
I would say yeah. I would say yeah.
Not for me.
okay. Anyways, any Italian defender better than no for them, man. Nobody rather go there. So
You could go either way.
you
But
can't
who's
go
the
I,
big
either.
man?
but I give Bastoni
Go
there.
back to no Salah
Connor
argument.
Fury kind of overrated, but yeah. Anyway, go
Hello,
back.
who?
You say him overrated.
Calafiori.
Connor
Cauliflower.
Fury kind of overrated, to be honest.
Man, it's a
No.
cauliflower over.
No, bro, he's been good though. He's been good.
Um, this
He's been very good actually.
Sasuga, as great as Salah is, nobody wants to play like him. I'm sure Dina has La Liga player trophies just like Salah has a Ballon d'Or. Lot of double speak put in the fire versus Dina. I mean,
Bro, what are you,
you
bro?
never said, you
You
never
have a
said,
He
discussion with
never say,
yourself,
yeah,
brother.
he never say nothing to
You
Suga,
have a
yeah. He
discussion with
never.
himself.
Him
Yo,
all just the
Malo,
longevity, and we
Malo.
credit him for
You know,
that.
yo, with the old Dina Salah argument, you know, say nothing wrong because what really stand with people, Ronaldinho,
Me
it
not
make
think so
people
nothing
fall
wrong.
in love back with football, basically. The
Right.
Well,
man
that I
bring
think,
The
attractiveness
man
to
make
football,
football,
all
bro.
right.
But in terms of
and
record
that's
and
why he's
longevity,
an icon.
yeah, in terms of
Him
record
not
and
have that,
longevity and
brother.
everything,
A lot
him
of
not have
people,
that, bro. That are just facts.
No,
yeah,
but
brother.
hear that.
Ronaldinho get a lot of stick for the fact that he was always partying.
Yeah,
And this is the thing
Yeah.
that
just the
people have with
longevity.
Brazilians, that these guys don't play up into them 30s, brother. By the time he gets 30, the man them
Them
done.
done. True.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Enough Brazilian.
in all
And
reality,
when he said
where
to
Malo saying
Calamity,
wrong.
like I
No.
said to Calamity, say you feel like Ronaldinho are the only legend we get away with not having longevity.
Yeah.
Every
No.
other is legend of
Me
longevity.
no. We're not gonna do that. You
Mm.
say Ronaldinho only have two world class or two something this season. I'ma say no. Cause when him got AC Milan, he
Me that
was not bad. Cause people like for run with the notion say when him just got AC Milan, him did done. Him never done. He
him
was
He was
not
on the
bad.
decline,
just
though.
get bigger.
Yeah, but he was but yeah, but he wasn't world class.
No, in first season, I still consider him world class at AC Milan. I still consider him world class.
Anyway,
Well, let me ask you, Calamity. Would you say Ronaldinho? I remember, I know me and you always agree on the notion that say world class are between 3,
And not only
5.
that,
You would
when
have said
him left
Ronaldinho have
Barca win.
5
Him left Barca win.
oh,
or
oh,
8. Number
oh,
say, number
08, right?
oh yeah,
People,
remember say Pep
people,
come kick
people,
him out.
people always run with the notion and say after 06 Ronaldinho did done.
no.
No, sir.
Me no.
No.
That's why when people talk about Dina, them say him have 3 good year, 03 to 06, and that's it. I saw people talk about Dina. I'm always say no, that's not
Yeah,
the
but the
case.
thing is, in fact, but after all right, but that's after 07. Can remember in the 07 Barcelona dropped completely, And 07, 08 Barcelona dropped completely. 09 they pick up back.
Barca drop, but they never had fall off the face of the earth. Them just never
We'll
did
never
Yeah,
win.
fall off.
but in terms of
Let's still got to
Barcelona
the
standard.
semi-final of the Champions League.
Yeah, but in terms of Barcelona standard, then they drop in a way in terms of what people that look towards after that performance 2006. So that's why enough people they start even blame Ronaldinho for it, because he never take up responsibility after such performance. Based on one time I go back, I'm a research, I'm a listen to what pundits say, to them look at journalists thing that them put up on YouTube. And I miss them thing that me get from it. I'm not act like me they dead back them time they watch. And I understand what I go on. So based after what me read and what me hear, it's what I say, after the Ballon d'Or season, him never surpass, him never go past what he was expected to do. You see what I say?
Yeah, the man just
Fair enough.
the man did lack of discipline when it comes to longevity and fall off. Let's be real and let's be reality. Me don't know which world class have a AC Milan as we calamity me and say me don't really know about that. After I left Barcelona,
Bro, at AC Milan, the
oh,
man
that
did
too,
the man did have bro at
me,
AC Milan,
me,
the man put up like
me finish.
36
Oh,
goals
me
and
say he could
assists
have put up
in a
even
40 games or something like that, bro. Wanna tell me say?
me say him
I'm
could have
not sure about it.
50.
The number in the sun right to me.
Yeah, there's some of them numbers in the song.
Oh,
Yo,
see
The
that?
number in the sun
See
right to
that?
me.
See that? See that?
Ronaldinho was not a
43
prolific
games.
goal scorer, brother.
Yo,
Hold
well,
on.
so
See
no,
that?
him
He
said
said
numbers. He never
GA. He
said
said
goals.
GA. Never said
Probably
goals.
goals and assists matter.
Oh, goals and
He said
assists. Okay,
GA.
okay, okay.
yo,
34 goals, 34 goals and assists in 43 games. What you tell me, say, bro? What you mean? How is that man done?
hear
How
me
that
as
man done?
hold on. Una, me tell
Me
you.
okay.
No, hold on. Let me address calamity, Let me address calamity because in other party, I know we're gonna say, yo, let me tell you some calamity. See, back then, when I put in this GA, take out the A out type. Not A never day night.
Stop
When
it. No,
oh,
no, no.
yo. When it
Evidence. Stop it. Stop
you me I say to you, You see the assist something I want to wanna come with now, that never really there back then. Nobody not talk about that like so.
Nah,
The
I don't believe
assist something there, on minus the A. In a few days we can't talk about it. But what I'm saying to you is, bro, after Ronaldinho left Barcelona, Ronaldinho was never the same.
I never say him was the same. I
He
never say
never
that.
world class after that. The man did just him play a decent ball game, but
I wouldn't say it was. I wouldn't say it was world class,
he
but he did have
never
he
world
still
class.
he still did have put up top performances for sure.
No.
Calamity, me not agree with you on that one. Ronaldinho after
But I mean,
left
I think
mash
What
up.
you mean rubbish? Evidence. What you
Me
mean
say
rubbish?
mash up. Me never say rubbish. Mash up. Let's be real. Just like
No,
Neymar.
I'm not agree with that.
But it is what it is. Can't Let me tell you something. You see, una come use probably name and sentiment. Una petty up them ball. I mean, not petty.
No, bro.
After them
No.
left Barcelona,
A lot of people guilty of that in evidence. A lot of people
No,
guilty of
bro.
that.
Me
them
just
una
hate the
come petty.
notion.
After the man
Me
left
hate the
Barcelona,
notion.
Right.
man,
No.
When they hear a
Me
player,
hate the
them
notion.
have an idea what the player is or what they think the
Hold on.
player is, and then they
Hold
argue
on.
from that.
Hold on. Me hate the notion where people always run with, bro. The man, they always say the man only have 3 good Euro time career. I hate
no,
that
me not
notion,
would
bro.
agree with that. Well, I agree. Well, I know. Me now go tell this one he got AC him of the worst, but he never world class. Put it that way there. Hey, let's be. Him
Agree
never
to
world-
disagree.
Sorry, we take it. Yeah, agree to disagree.
Um,
You do rag
Who
again.
else to that talk, bro? Who else to that talk, bro? Who else to that
Honestly,
talk?
I think we need to continue this on a different cause a 1 hour, 40 minutes.
Yeah,
Cha, cha.
continue doing that, you know. Me there, you know.
Money for
Thanksgiving.
money for since you Malo say something better. I think everybody disagree with that, to be honest. But Gareth Bale, you think Mo Salah better than Gareth Bale?
It's a tight one.
Tight.
Why funny tight?
No, but nobody can go like say Gareth Bale all that better than the man, you know.
Of course, the man all that better. Him way better.
Um,
We are talking about a man who win best player of the season, play right back, I play something of them left back.
Evidence. Let me tell you this, dude. When you talk about Gareth
Salah
Bale,
win best player this season too.
Yo,
And
now hear me?
Brilliant left
Yeah.
Now hear
evidence.
me?
When you talk about Gareth Bale,
Now hear me?
don't you dare put Mo Salah in
There you
any
go,
of this
Spencer.
conversation.
I
Yeah,
don't know
stop.
if
Yeah.
on the bicycle.
Evidence I say Ronaldinho did this and that. Bro, we don't need to remember. Ronaldinho never did want to leave Barcelona.
No, you
And
get
them asked Ronaldinho to leave because them wanted to start paving the way for Messi. And the two of them couldn't do it. Bro, there's no Argentina and Brazilian are going to be in the same team. And what? Because one of them have to be number one. And
was it
clearly
a
Messi,
number one
listen
or
up,
him
listen
feel
up.
like say
Just
Dean
listen
have
up.
a bad negative influence on Messi career? Which
Listen
one?
to me now. Listen now, bro. Barcelona go make Messi them number one because Messi a come from Fidem Youth Camp, which is La Masia. Ronaldinho is not from Barcelona Youth Academy. So they were not going to make him the number one. Them use him bring Messi here and start Messi, then them brother never want to leave, you know. Ronaldinho never wanted to leave.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, him never want to leave.
But in discipline never did, and I think that what the coach had a problem with.
Bro, Ronaldinho, nobody couldn't say discipline because Ronaldinho did a lot for Barcelona.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but
at the same
you can do
time,
a lot in about lack discipline at the same time.
at the same
Yeah,
time,
but
him cause a lot of problems too.
what were the problems in cars?
Now come a training, and them one
Them
of
that same was a bad influence for Messi,
All
bro.
right.
they
Yeah,
say he
yes,
was
I
a
mean
bad, and that was one of the.
he used
That's
to
why
party every night, brother.
We
Every night you man want got there around.
no.
Let me tell you this if you don't know. Every Brazilian footballer will make it in Europe and I get big money. Remember, enough of them are come from some poor background.
True.
So when them are make money now, where you think them are gonna do, bro?
Yeah,
Them are
that
gonna
is.
try if it, them are gonna try if it enjoy. Look on Adriano. Adriano was a top striker, and where him they know prison.
We
When the man,
understand.
you see me
Adriano
I
there
say,
prison?
oh, you mean if
In the
Adriano
that
there
prison,
prison?
in come out for a while, but in the that jail, man, a bad
In
boy,
the
you know?
prison, brother, him man making money out of football and go start run gang. Buy all
Bad
for
boy,
things
man.
and start run gang, bro.
Adriano.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. We don't know.
But Adriano, I think he affected him after his father died.
Yeah,
Yeah, but like
That
me I
that,
try
that,
to show
was,
you,
that was
say,
really
him
that was the main reason why
Malo,
him really put on
so
football.
remember, I know everybody can manage success and money.
True.
You see me? Not
I
everybody
don't
where
I
you
don't
can
feel
come
like
from. That's why I say not
you
everybody in a Malo. Because Malo,
no,
look
me
him.
not disagree with what you're saying, Spencer. But I
Let me
don't think
try to say.
that should be the narrative, though.
No, me not say I narrative, you know, but I could just shift a little bit. Every baller will come from a humble, from a poor background, right? When them come Europe and them start make money, you see, it depends on who them have as them mentor and who them associate with. They make them money and do things are good. It's either them do charity, them go do back something in them community. Use Sadio Mane for example from Liverpool. Use Didier Drogba. Them could have do a lot of things enough man do, but who them having at them corner and say, yo, you get to me and say, influence. Donate something to charity. See, my brother, remember,
Yeah,
you know,
me understand that.
look pan even see him um two short boy they were name. I forget to them the name. Boy, Chelsea boy there.
Kante.
Whisper.
Kante. No, Kante. Whisper.
Oh,
Whisper
Kante.
whisper prayer in the morning attack. No, Kante.
We are going to interject here that.
No bother.
Me now go discredit where you say, cause where you say.
He wants to whisper prayer that morning.
But
Oh my goodness.
I bring a little joke in it, man.
that's true, man. A little bit of you.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
understand everything where you say, I mean not discredit it, but beside that still, him is still negative and him never disciplined, and that was his biggest downfall.
Yeah, we not say no,
Yeah.
bro. You have to remember, you know, you see most baller where once the world, brother, they come like we Jamaicans. A man come a scrimmage field and treat my skillest thing and this and that. Him get away with a whole heap of things on the field.
Rocho.
Allow me to tell.
Facts.
Because a man a broke boy, you go say I'm a big baller, but you know, put him on a big field.
Rubbish.
Him not no
I'm not going
discipline.
to hear the term the brookie boo.
Exactly. So I see him
Judge,
today now. I remember we say these are the things that even mash up now for our Jamaican young youths them when them we say them talented. A certain man start say certain things to them start take up smoking and drinking. And you see me them ball games start fall off. But back to where we are say. Ronaldhino did with no same skill, but I ain't idea indiscipline did creepy in. And we see a lot of big ballers with indiscipline make them career fail. Ricardo Fuller, Walter Boyd, whole more we can name in a Europe different from Jamaica too. Indiscipline I always make you go downhill.
Sancho being one of them right now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Bro,
The
let
thing
me
is,
tell
you
you
know,
something. You see, once you're a big baller, if you get paid big money, bro, that's why I tell people this, you know. You see Messi and Ronaldo, you see the bar where them two ballers they set right now, a baller have to go take for them
Guide.
with a guide to try to be the best
Or
or be
better.
better than them.
Discipline can done.
Discipline, bro. Remember, you know, everybody tell you say, you know, we play with both Messi and Ronaldo. Say, the man them are first with their training and the last to leave. It's like we are gonna work and we know so we are go to 8 hours. Because we're going to work with them for 8 hours come to go yard, you know. You tell me if I lie me I tell we dying for 8 hours come to clock out and go yard. But to them
Check
man
up before the 8 still.
yeah, them man they know so here a morning training at 6 o'clock. Them man they are training from 5 o'clock. I put in all an hour work before the team actually start train. And still a train with the team and a train after the team. So I saw you going to practice become perfect, you know. Remember I see him with David Beckham. David Beckham used to dip on the field like kick free kick all one whole day. Whether training or not training. But before training, after training. Enough man used to do that. Goalkeeper, you want to be best, you put in the work. You have to put in the work, bro.
About no Spencer. You have to worry yourself.
Man. Like Emmanuel Messi come interview and say I'm a big baller and he never drink yet. And within 10 minutes, me see them pull up a whole heap of picture with him with Hennessy.
Who that again? How would he say that again?
Anjo Vanzi.
Why him?
Anjo Vanzi, man, he used to play for Portmore United, man.
Internet
bro.
be with him wicked.
Yeah, man, he lie, man. Man, to lie, brother.
Yes.
Lie.
Man say you have to discipline. Man say never drink and never smoke. You never party.
I got the same comment section. Them a posting picture them when in their party and drink anything.
I tell you something. Honestly, you know, say before me see picture them, I saw the post where I say never drink it. And I said, this brother, yeah, like every Jamaican baller drink.
Every Jamaican baller, bro.
All of them, brother. All of them.
I tell you something. You see, before Ricardo Gardner them retire from Bolton and them thing there and Bibi them. You don't know if you remember Malo, Damian Stewart, that a two piece they used to defend for Abba.
Yeah.
Bro, yeah, so the whole of them man they get them break, calamity, and them come to Jamaica. When the man them a touch club, you know, bro. The man them a blow up all 1.5 mil, 2 mil, easy, you know. That is nothing, you know. My brother working in a bank, you know, and the man say when Ricardo Fuller come, you know, and tell him say, yo, the man say Ricardo Fuller walk in slippers. The man say, yo, pull up in your account. Man say when him look on the figures, and that time man saving say Jamaica, you know. Man say look on the man, and the man look on Fuller. And Fuller tell him say, him just want to draw 2.5. He has to spending money for a week. Man say, yo, him couldn't even believe. Bro, man, then go club the whole of them link up. The only man who me never see drink because me did go around them with the east with Baby Gardner. It was Ricardo Gardner. All him did a drink was cranberry juice and water. Because I think for a film contract, they did strict with him. So more time when him come him doing ride him bike or them thing, they no drink none at all. And him wife when they there beside him, she make sure say him no do none of them foolishness there.
Yeah, and the Brazilian they might same. So
The Brazilian
Ronaldinho, when Ronald, yeah, bro, Ronaldinho, as me say, bro, at his best, he got to the heights of football that very few players got to. But it's a matter of him do it for a long period of time, or for as long as many other greats.
Remember
I feel
them
like
say
that
remember
diminishing
them say the
stature.
man all asleep. Remember say the man all asleep with 6 women every night, bro. In a bed,
They ask him, he said
Yo,
every night he must fuck 5 different women. Like what?
I want to be like him
That's a
when I
leak
grow up.
out the blood that Catalonia Isle. But I don't know.
I,
We
I,
not say no.
I want to be just like him when I grow up.
Anyway, we not say no tattoo because I know so now when me we not say no. Because the next deep we not draft and Spencer
And
I go say something to you.
no calamity I do, but I think we
Spencer.
need to continue this for a different night.
Well,
Okay, yeah.
Let's
maybe
go.
war
Well,
with
no.
every dad. Maybe
I
war
agree
with
with
every
you.
dad's
We
couple
have to
friends.
do a
Spencer, you
part
know,
two.
you see,
Because
you
when I
know,
get to
you
Gareth
see,
Bale,
well, no,
and me not hear no rubbish about Gareth Bale. So
bro,
we
Yeah,
have to do a
we're not
part
prepared
two.
for that.
Yeah, because Gareth Bale is favorite. I get it.
Of course.
of
Of
course.
course. I
Yeah,
can't deny that.
Spencer, you see, you know, me no want
yeah,
you to
there you
come
go.
like you want to style a thing about Di Maria.
Confirmation
That,
bias and call it.
I wouldn't
Yo,
even
yeah,
actually talk about the Maria. I
you see
feel
like
like
how a
say,
man, you see like how a man them are gonna say part two every dad. We can take it 5 minutes and talk about this because
No,
what we're gonna talk
Jesus
about are
Christ.
facts. We just want 5 or 3 minutes. And the man then no wanna lie.
It
Bro,
a got 30 minutes, you know.
nah, I go
No,
30
no
minutes.
no man, they
conversation
now go 30, but
last night.
everybody here so no evidence. Di Maria is that guy for Argentina. Whether we
That
want, whether you're an Argentina fan or not.
no, no,
Come
no,
on.
No
no,
man,
yeah, man.
no.
I mean, a
evidence
Man
a Messi
United
fan,
fan.
a
Me not
Messi
like
fan.
Di Maria. I may have to admit that, dog.
Bro,
Hold on,
remember
hold
him.
on, hold on, hold on. When you say a man, what? Then relax. That is coming. Halloween, yes,
That
Halloween soon
guy.
come. Hold on, no. When you say Di Maria was that guy because him scored the one goal in the final.
One
Which one
goal,
goal?
Evidence. Come
Oh,
on.
one
hold on, hold on, hold
evidence.
on, hold
No
on,
bother
hold
with it.
on.
No
Yo,
bother
yo,
with
yo,
it.
yo, yo.
Don't bother with it.
Yo, let me tell you something. You see, because now so look at anti-Messi fan and tattoo me no want you talk, you know. Cause me a sideline me saying. You see calamity where they write this, so I'm a CR7 fan. You see him,
Me?
you,
So
me
what about
attack. You
Malo?
can't
So
Me
stand
Malo
it.
out.
never, me
Anybody
Malo
what,
never,
out.
me
yo,
So
never, me
Malo out.
never
anybody will carry
represent Christy from
Manchester
the day I'm a
United,
Bro,
born.
yo,
Me never
anybody
huh?
will carry
Evidence.
represent Christy
Manchester
from the
Relax.
day I'm a
United
born.
and Real
But
Madrid
evidence.
have to be a
Loyalty.
CR7.
Evidence.
Me
Malo
not care
mutual.
Madrid. Me not care Madrid.
Malo
You
Eh?
say you
mutual.
carry Madrid?
Oh,
Malo mutual
Yeah.
evidence. So
Well,
what you
no,
gonna
me
say
not
about
talk
Malo?
about
Yeah,
Malo. You know, say me not
me
call
neutral,
Malo.
prefer.
Cause here we go on. No, you see tattoo I try be nice. So me no feel
bro,
one
me
be now. No
never.
want different thing. Me different, you know. You see you Spencer. You see you. Nobody contact Messi. Di Maria is that guy with what?
Bro,
Bro,
alright. We're gonna be realistic. When Di
Mm.
Maria, alright. In I fight all I fight on about Argentina, but who perform?
Where's a while ago?
All I finals them Argentina go who perform.
Messi always perform.
You want a lick.
All right. Well, I'm
Which I
not
think
ask you something.
Well
I
Well,
feel that them all pull them weight.
eh?
The Copa
Copa
final.
America.
The Copa America final. Where
All
was
right. So
Messi?
The one they lost to Brazil, the one they win to
Stop.
Brazil.
Stop. So me ask you now a question. If I saw una go put it, subtract the goal from what Di Maria score. Una go tell me say Di Maria more influential on the field than Messi.
Una,
If
But
I'm a
No,
still
no,
playing
do
good.
not say that. If you no say he's that guy, stop. Una now go come style me now, you know. If Uno can say he's that guy, stop. If you are gonna look at me in a match and you are gonna tell me say yo, when you say if a man say yo, when he come to in country, he may not 100 for in club, but when he come to in country is that guy. That mean him a perform for in club
So Di
in
Maria
country.
perform for
Now,
Argentina evidence.
no, bro,
No,
no,
evidence.
stop. All
Don't
right, hold
talk.
on. May I ask you a question? Apart from the goal when he scored in the final, everything else leading up to it, who is that guy?
After
Be
no
real.
Messi involved in I play.
which
Be real.
final? Which final
Be
you
real.
talk? Which
Which
final you
final?
Any
talk?
Which one I
final
final?
we want to talk about.
Messi not
Any
involved.
final we want to talk about. Anyone.
You said
Who make
yeah,
it
but
past
you are
him?
gonna say apart from the goal where I'm scoring that final. You tell me the final. Which
All right, so
final?
in scoring at the final, the three final, them where they win something.
Uh-huh.
In scoring a Copa America, He scored in a Felicima,
Uh-huh.
and he scored in the World Cup. What year?
So
Right?
Messi scoring
If
at
you
any one of
try
them
use the
final
World
there.
Cup, Messi scored also.
Messi
Twice.
scoring at all of
Just
them
a minute.
final there.
Twice.
Messi scoring at all of them final there.
No. He
So
didn't.
tapping eyes then. That
So
me I
stop.
try show you.
All right, hold on.
Hold on, if it has so Messi, so Di Maria scoring at all of them final there.
Mhm.
But yet still when the game them done, who get the praises?
Messi have to get the praise. Because when them lose also, Messi get the beat.
You see, when I some real Messi underpants and brief waist.
I know.
Some real Messi underpants.
Hold on. So, Spencer, it's good that you have said this. So, me could clarify this now. When them lose, and they lose, then how much Copa America before now? Do they say Argentina lose or Messi lose? Be real now. Be frank and be honest.
Both.
What is that a while ago?
Both.
No, there's a Messi lose. There's a Messi
There's
lose.
a Messi lose, bro.
Both,
Don't do that,
bro.
brother.
There's a Messi lose.
No,
Brother,
no,
Malo.
it's Messi, bro.
Messi lose.
Messi,
Brother,
Messi
keep
might
going.
Fair, he can't say he lose.
Messi
What we
can
can't
take
say
the
when he
headline.
win it.
No, bro.
Messi win.
People are literally Messi here that going to say Messi lose. I ain't not going to say that.
No, you, for the majority, are the first thing come out of people's mouth. In a 2014, they never say Argentina lose. They say Messi lose. Then they say Argentina choke. They say Messi choke. So
And
no,
you know,
let's
say,
be
alright.
real, bro.
Funny enough,
no
for always think for Messi lose and Messi won fans.
Hear me I say no.
Against Chile, I same thing.
I'm
Messi
want to
lose.
have a clean understanding if we not gonna say that guy. When you use the term that, you know who me can say for runner arm for Brazil, you know who was that guy? R9, that guy. Not only scoring goal but playing the game is that guy. If you not gonna say Di Maria is that guy, then tell me, apart from him scoring, is Di Maria that impactful?
Evidence.
Di Maria never big in a World Cup
me don't
final.
want to
Di Maria never big in a World Cup final.
Evidence.
Yeah, of course.
One question.
One second. But when I say
Malo, them they
Okay,
lose a
sorry,
Copa
sorry, sorry.
final, no. Argentina lose a Copa final to
Yeah,
Lots.
them lose.
Chile.
Go three of them.
Them lose.
Though when they lose,
Yeah, they lost that year.
though when they lose one at final then. Di Maria did injure, right?
Yeah, I'm never playing that one.
Yeah, never play.
And that
Okay.
was against
I
Germany
think-
2014.
Okay.
Germany?
No,
Yeah,
man.
2014. Yeah, that one there.
Okay.
Brother, Di Maria never played in one Copa final, you know. I think him come off I feel or so, you know, cause of injury, you know.
Yeah, I think so.
Check
Remember,
good
say
in
for the
there.
Copa them when them lose them to Chile.
Well on about me I tell you say Di Maria come off I feel in one of them because
Me
of
never say a
injury.
lie, yeah, tell. Me never
Yeah, but
say
on
a
that me I
lie.
tell every dad say so every final where them play now, Di Maria score, right? So
Yes.
who is that guy?
No.
Malo, you
know why?
understand what
Hold
I
on,
say?
hold on.
If a
Yeah,
man
man, that's
score
what
in
I
every
say.
final, if he give the
No,
country
man,
a trophy.
no,
But the man them
you
say
have to
him a the
understand,
man cannot score in a
understand
final
what
for
him
the
saying,
country.
but
Where
we know
that
when
say?
people are trying to discredit my baller
Me
and that's
nah
kind of
discredit him.
Di Maria
No
is that
evidence.
guy, bro.
No, we're not. That's why I'm saying no, for Argentina, Di Maria is that guy because Di Maria showed up in every final he has played for
Calamity, what
Argentina.
name again, Kala?
What? Where one name?
Evidence member, you know, I man
Copa
scoring
what name again?
Hold on there.
Copa America.
Copa America.
No, Messi will always be that guy. Man of tournament 2 times a World Cup and them things. So them things that alone tell me say Messi is that guy. But as I'm saying,
Messi is the, you know,
if you
everywhere
don't
Messi
want
go,
put it,
Messi.
if you don't want to put it that way, then
Messi is like
so
is like a
black,
politician in a football. Thief.
no, I'm a politician.
What
So
I
the
mean?
black youth where they score
What?
well, I know. May I ask you something now?
All right, you see the one 2015, it did come off early night 29 minutes.
Yes, and then
All right, so
lose.
I'm gonna ask you something now. So in the 2016 Euros now, when the black youth score for Portugal,
Score for Portugal.
I know Ronaldo
Yeah.
that guy. What that youth there was that guy.
Yeah, he was
No,
that guy on the
because
day.
hold on,
Yeah.
hold on.
Different case.
That's a different. No. That's a. Here why that different? Here why that different? Not evidence. Here why that different? Because we're
That was
talking
just
about.
his moment.
Yeah, we are talking about a one
Ronaldo
moment in a
wasn't on the
singular
field.
game. We're talking about Di Maria who consistently shows up for Argentina. So that's why it's
One,
different, bro.
well, I know. So what is no calamity? A youth was score in a final for Argentina. God say.
Mario
Götze.
Okay, so that was him moment.
That was
say,
him
no.
moment, but he wasn't that guy for
He
Germany.
wasn't that guy.
Okay. So basically, then you understand what
Evidence. Yeah, try to do everything for defend.
No, hold on. No, me not defend it. Me not defend it, but when me hear people talk, when it come to always I try inject this thing about Di Maria is that guy to Argentina. Bro,
I
can't do that.
wonder.
Don't try discredit the thing. Cause me know discredit one of
Me
that.
not,
No,
evidence.
what I
Me
oh yo.
nah discredit him. Me nah
I remember
discredit
good
him.
to evidence. People go always slander Messi. If it be a span them, I'm gonna tell you, as a Messi fan, bro. What it pissed me off, I say after 2016 final when time lose, him suck up to the pressure and run go to the media and say him a go retire
He might
because
retire.
him
Yeah.
care. And
Yeah, I mean never.
that in a way for me that say yo that never manly. Cause remember him did miss him was the first kicker him was the second after Vidal go and miss fee penalty. Him go up next for Argentina as a man for set the pace and also miss his. That's what I say. So and then after them lose the shootout, him come out and say, yo,
Him a
him
go
can't
retire.
bother with this, he can't
Why?
mind the
Him
pressure.
done. But
Why?
listen, no,
Why?
listen, no,
Well
listen, no
on, stop,
evidence,
stop.
No,
evidence.
as we
Hold
say,
on,
Bro,
him put
the,
the man
bro,
in
the
the
man is not
pressure.
intense pressure doing him. Bro, we
Because
don't
evidence.
know what kind of
every
pressure
Well
man
on,
they are
and,
on
well
them.
on. So
and he's a human being, So
so
and every
well on.
human and every man can manage pressure.
Well
But
on.
knowing that you the nation need that look to and even me, bro, cause evidence. Let me tell you something, bro. You see, Messi and Christy debate was a lifetime for me, bro. So
Still a
even
go be
one
a
time Messi did
lifetime.
do that, when Messi did
You
that,
know, people.
bro. That's one time Messi missed the penalty and then come out and say, yo, he might retire, bro. The amount of slander me get as a Messi
Right.
supporter, me could do what good. If me could retire from life,
Bro,
me retire
you
from
know,
life.
Alright, well on no.
bro, the man, bro, he was under intense pressure. Like we know that
So me I go
I think it was after the World Cup. You know, the majority of people in Argentina did not accept him as an Argentine.
yeah, well on no.
Yeah, me
Well,
know
for them
them,
never
me know them.
accept him as an Argentine.
Me
And
can
the
say
man,
something. Me can say something. Me me say
so he
something.
was
Me
under
I go
immense pressure, brother. So
I know
boy,
retire.
Yo,
for
me
me,
me say
that
something.
was a tough moment.
So
Me
when
So
me
it
say
me
something. Me me
not
say
gonna knock
something.
him.
Me go say
so
something. So
why do you feel like
yes
a
way
man got a
evidence say.
final about 3 different occasions and lose? At that the man I say, yo, me got 2014 World Cup final, me lose. Me go how much cope. And you know what funny thing is? A lot of man always get opportunity to score where him never really get and them the push away. So
No,
it's like the point is like what me I go do? Me win
every
so
all
what
right.
else me can do?
Me understand the malo I say. Evidence I say.
Mm.
Tattoo. But when me I say, we are human being as a malo say, pressure. Here, oh, me look on it when him come out and say that. Bro, you as one I let me put it at you're top two. You're in a top two greatest I sport right now in our world because you don't know between him and Christy.
Of course.
So
Yep.
you come out, bro. If you're upset about something, you better you did say no comment
True.
and
True.
take a day or two. That was my point of view from that because,
That is true.
bro, if you lose and you tell yourself say you are the greatest, you know say you have millions and billions of fans where I look up to you as Messi. You have to tell yourself say, listen, you know say me not gonna stop try until me reach the age to retire. Me not gonna make this make me retire. That's why me I tell you say, that's why I look on me say with Christy. If you beat Christy today, you have to go continue beat him, because him tell himself say him gonna come back better than what you do him. Remember
That,
Christy first penalty where Christy missing our final was Champions League, against Chelsea,
and
and he come back after that and when do with every penalty.
cry.
In cry and he come back and he make sure he score one for penalty after that.
Yeah, there.
Yeah, but he never
Bro,
scored the one yesterday. He never scored the one yesterday.
no,
In a what year Euros when he kick at him and he start ball and me hear somebody cry big time. Me say, who not tell that? Who can tell somebody?
and then don't come back any penalty when he get in any final after that when do.
No, he scored because what happened now. Me hear when him say him pass it, give Bruno, him and Bruno. Me say, yo, pass it to Bruno because in confidence they low like a wow. So
No, bro, no, me not gonna say no, me not gonna say yes to that.
but what I know about you, me not gonna really say that with Ronaldo, but me agree with what you are gonna say with Ronaldo still say. Him have a more when it says
Determined mentality if he say
He's
want
more
to
he's more
prove
mentally
people.
resilient
Yeah,
than
because him
Messi.
tell
very
himself
resilient.
say,
It's
remember
very
you know,
Yeah,
bro.
resilient.
I'll
Remember
say
you know.
so.
Remember
And
you know.
I think one of the reasons why he's that way is because I think he knows that the general consensus in football is that Messi is better,
More
and
talented. Yeah,
he used that as a big motivating factor
Two of them
to
motivate
really
them one
push
another.
him to
That's
the
how me like it.
extreme.
Two of them
big time.
motivate them one
But me
another.
give that.
True,
Me
true,
give
true. That is also correct.
that.
Because remember, you know, bro. Remember, you know, we have seen cases where teams beat Ronaldo team, have them 3-0 down more than once. And then mock him and jeer when him a leave, come out of the club, social media. And when tell them, say, he just come and he humble them, shame them. Bro, remember, you know, if I never for Christy, you know, Simeone win 3 Champions League already, you know.
True.
Well, one of them are because
Sergio Ramos still, but you me get
nobody
right.
get away with it. One of them are
Yeah,
because
Ramos was that guy, right?
So,
yeah, Ramos was because
so Ramos scored equalizer. Di Maria was
Yeah,
that
that
guy. Took
the
Di Maria
equalizer
was
was the goal.
influential
Di
in that
Maria
match.
also scored.
Marcelo was
Then Di
influential
Maria
in
was
that
that
match.
guy.
no, but the equalizer one make Di Maria end up going in
Then bro,
the
then Tato,
extra
what does the
time.
equalizer mean? A equalizer mean the game start over.
Mm-hmm.
That your
No,
coach
nobody
tell
do that.
no
Oh,
tell me that.
Spencer.
You see, you know what we are gonna say. I wouldn't even end it right as now because we're
Yeah.
gone over 2 hours.
Bumbo clock.
You
No,
know,
hold on, no, we're going
Alright.
over the 5 minutes.
yeah.
Alright.
But Tato, you take
But
Me I go say this
you
openly.
take 10 minutes out, right?
But me I go say this openly before Tattoo Calamity and then close, and I hope so on pre-record this and do anything on want to do and save it for the memory books. But I will say this openly that when it come on to Ronaldo's score, when it come on to tenacity and determination, I will say yes, him have it over Messi. Him have that.
Okay.
The
So,
open
Yeah, yeah.
something,
Ronaldo is a bigger
bro,
man
record
champion.
it.
bro. This
On the
is
record it.
a
Record
moment in
Evidence say that.
history. This is a
Evidence
moment
say
in
that.
history.
Hold on, let me take a
Evidence
drink,
saying
some Lord,
something
please. Hold on,
positive
let me
about
take a
Messi,
drink.
about Ronaldo is a
I
moment in
drink some
history.
rum mixed with white Hennessy. Let me take a drink. Hold on.
I say it's a moment.
It's a moment. It's a war moment. It's a war moment.
Give that
We
to him.
record this because I don't know if me drunk, you know. I mean, if you see back
Yo,
this in our group.
evidence. We need
Yeah.
for
Anyway,
we need for frame what you just say. You see
yeah,
me?
so me just tell you now, hands down, when it come on to that, to show more tenacity and all of those things, yeah, me give Ronaldo that.
I mean, people,
I
this
clap
was
him. I clap him.
the 1v1 people. We have done it right, so we don't really get to certain man yet. So we look out for part 2 because you
Yeah.
know who was that guy? Gareth Bale was that guy. So we
I
get to
feel like
that
we fling Di Maria
sooner or
night too.
later. Yes,
No,
Di
the Maria
Maria
go
get
go
flinging
night,
night,
man.
man. Yeah, man, Di
Okay,
Maria
okay.
get flinging night. But sooner or later, probably towards the end of the week, we'll go back on this topic. But we'll look out for a video tomorrow.
Yeah.
I drop a video tomorrow, and then probably do a draft in a week as well. Yes, man. But we
Yeah.
get into it. Man, them up on the panel, big up on yourself. Yes, and shout out to Malo, every dad Spencer, and all the things
Yeah, man.
already.
Malo,
Big up.
big up. Tato, every can.
Um,
That's
Calamity,
it.
big up. Atalo.
People, thanks for all who turn out. You see me, we are done it right. So, please remember to like, share, subscribe, turn on the post notification bell. 'Cause that are gonna notify you when we them a drop. And we out.
All right.
Yep.
Mhm.